into the Husky Fest Network, driven by Courtesy GMC. Pat Smith along with Chad Rhodes. This is the FBC Mortgage, KeithBiceLoans.com pregame show coming to you live from the Bryant Bank broadcast booth. And Chad, it was a big win last week on homecoming, and now we got senior night, another very special night here at the stadium.
Yeah, it was. Big win last week. Always nice to come back home, and anytime you get a region victory, obviously that's what we needed to keep going. It's always nice, but it was kind of like a get-right game for the Huskies. Really put it on, especially in the first half. I mean, we go 42-0 in the first half, put up a tons of offense, and of course, second half, we just kind of wanted to keep everybody healthy, build some depth, get some of the younger guys in there. So it was a good night.
Senior night's always a special time because this may be the only and last opportunity that these seniors have to play in front of their hometown fans. So tonight, Oak Mountain comes calling the final region game at our stadium. Very important game, Chad. I know we laid it out at the last week's broadcast in regards to the tiebreaker situations. Basically, you control your own destiny. You win, and you're in. So a win tonight will go a long way of cementing what you're going to do in the postseason. There could be potentially a three-way tie down the road if certain things happen with Vestavia, Hoover, and us. But most importantly, you just go take care of business tonight against Oak Mountain.
Yeah, you got to take care of business at home. Like you said, in the region, if you get this win, you pretty much cement your place in the playoffs. From there, it's going to be a seeding issue. Obviously, we've got one more region game on the road. If you can get both of those, you pretty much cemented yourself into that, at least, at worst, the number 3 spot. Again, with a little help, we may could slip into that number 2 spot, depending on how some things shake out. But it starts tonight at home with Oak Mountain. Again, hold serve here at home, do what you can do, get this victory, and then we'll move to the next one.
One thing's for sure about this Husky football team, when you play 8 straight weeks of football, doesn't matter if you're playing middle school football, pee-wee football, it doesn't matter. You play 8 straight weeks, there's going to be some injuries. This football team is banged up. They're hopeful. They're confident that perhaps if we do make the playoffs, that we're going to have an opportunity to possibly have most of our guys that have been out the last couple of weeks, maybe they'll have an opportunity to play some more football.
Again, like you said, it's tough 8 weeks in this region. You know, Coach Floyd likes to have that off week at the end of the season, right before we start the playoffs. I'm a fan of it, you know. But, again, we need some guys to get healthy. We need to try to continue to get through these next 2 games with as few injuries as possible.
Let's talk about the offense for a second, Chad, because we have seen an uptick. If you look at the statistical data of this football team, it continues to climb. It continues to improve. Deuce Austin putting up some very hard, tough running between the tackle. Dobbins' numbers throwing the football. His completion percentage is up to about 58% now. He's throwing the ball with more accuracy. He's throwing the ball down the field. So if you're a defensive coordinator for another team and you put on the tape of this Husky team in Week 7, it's definitely different than what you saw in Week 1.
There's no question. I mean, just the vertical passing game over the last 2 to 3 games has increased tremendously. You mentioned Deuce Austin. Listen, Deuce Austin, we knew what a talent he was coming in, but the way that he's run the last 2 weeks, he's been a different person, and he's been a difference maker and much needed for this Husky offense. And it started last week on the road, but coming back home, he didn't miss a beat. You know, this with James Kelly out this past week, now we've got Jacob Serena's also out for right now. We needed that because this has been a 3, 4, sometimes 5-headed monster that has been reduced now to just a few guys. But then guys are starting to step up. I mean, we saw Dylan Cope. I mean, the performance that he had in the last 2 games also, both of these guys have really stepped up their game. And that's not to say they haven't had production, but it has definitely increased here lately.
Also want to point out the defense. What we're seeing on Friday nights from this Husky defense is some of record territory. One of the best defenses we've had in Trussville. Matter of fact, giving up 11 points per game, that is about a touchdown plus less than what the best defense under Coach Floyd's leadership as the head football coach at Hewitt Trussville. So when you only give up 11 points a game in this region,
right,
that is huge. The defense has come up big on turnovers, big on third down stops, and we talk about it on the college game. If you can't get off the field in third down, that's typically a problem. But for this Husky defense, they have played extremely well this season.
Yeah, they have, Pat. And it starts in the middle with senior linebacker Owen Robinson. And then, of course, next to him is Parker Floyd. They kind of have anchored that defense. But then we talk about Crawford on the outside and Seals on the defensive line, Ollis on the defensive line. It just Will Phillips in the backfield in the secondary. And Hayden Chauvin, what a surprise he's been back there in the secondary. We didn't see that coming. I mean, he's been a blessing back there to have, and just the defense as a whole, like you said, have really stepped up when they've had to. I mean, they've really put the offense in some good situations.
When we come back on the FBC Mortgage KeithBuySloans.com pregame show, we'll break down Oak Mountain, a team that has one victory in region play, but man, they've got a really great quarterback. We'll discuss him and so much more. This is the pregame show right here on the Husky Fast Network, driven by Courtesy GMC.
At Courtesy GMC, we believe that community is key. Back in 2019, we decided to contribute to the Trussville City School System, the Trussville Fire Department, and the Trussville Police Department for every single vehicle that we sell. Since the start of this partnership, we have now contributed over $300,000. If you are looking for the absolute best price on a new GMC and also want to help support this great community, look no further than Courtesy. Visit us at courtesybirmingham.com. We live up to our name.
Upward basketball season is here. Guys and girls in kindergarten through second grade are invited to join us for Upward at First Baptist Church, Trussville. It's a great time to develop skills, make new friends, and have a whole lot of fun. We also offer cheerleading for girls in kindergarten through second grade. Also, there's student basketball for older kids in grades 3 through 12. For more information and to sign up, visit fbctrussville.org/basketball.
Chad Rhodes here, Vice President of Hemp Hill Services and Color Analyst of the Husky Fast Network. Hemp Hill Services has been a longtime supporter of Hewitt Athletics, and we want to remind you that for all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, give us a call at 229-2090. That's 229-2090, and go Husky.
Welcome back into the FBC Mortgage KeithBuySloans.com pregame show. Pat Smith along with Chad Rhodes. We are just minutes away from kickoff between Oak Mountain and our Huskies. It's senior night here at the stadium. Okay, Chad, let's talk about Oak Mountain. A number of times over the last 10 years, you and I have made it over to either Herdmont Park or we've played here at the stadium, and it is always a very tough game. Oak Mountain always has just an impressive game plan, always have a really good athletic quarterback, and that is no different this year, although in the record books, perhaps they might be struggling from a record standpoint, but they still have some very good pieces offensively.
Yeah, they do, and it starts at the quarterback position, Pat. We talk about him. I mean, this guy's 6'4", 210 pounds, kind of does everything for this offense. The run game has struggled a little bit. Offensive line has struggled at times, but this guy is a football player. He accounts for probably 70 to 80% of their total yards most games. I mean, he threw for almost 300 yards last week. Got close to 100 on the ground. So the key is going to be to stop him and stop him early. Again, stuff that run game. Don't let that get going, but we're going to have to get pressure on the quarterback and get him out of rhythm.
Yeah, Will Odell, he's a fantastic athlete, quarterback, a 3-sport star there at Oak Mountain. He will be someone that Sean Talisman's defense will have to key in on. Well, let's see what the mayor and Bert Caruth has to say, brought to you by Trussville Gas and Water.
Welcome to the pregame show, brought to you by Trussville Gas and Water. Bert Caruth, Husky Fast Network. He's back, my main man, Mayor Buddy Choate. Each week, we bring you city updates, and we break down the Huskies' Friday Night Lights. Mayor, city update?
Yeah, I'll give a little bit, Bert. Of course, the carnival's in town. Everybody's probably seen it set up there across from City Hall. Always a good time. But last weekend, we had an event, the first event down in our entertainment district. Little arts festival down there, went over very well. The weather was beautiful, had a great turnout. So we appreciate our new Arts Council putting that together for us. But tonight we're talking about hopefully another Husky win.
Hey, it's here.
It's here.
It's here. Another important region game. Region games just mean more.
Every time.
Because like I tell you, there's a goal.
That's
and
right.
it's to get to that extended season, that playoffs. And to do that, you got to get the W's in the region game, which the Huskies did big last week.
Wow, what a big win for us last week. Boy, we came out early, hit them strong, up 42 at the half, I believe it was. But our kids played great. We're going to need another good effort tonight.
Well, You got the Oak Mountain Eagles.
Yeah.
Now, it's a region game. But, Mayor, much like last week, Oak Mountain doesn't bring a lot of firepower with them. But here's my concern. You had the big win last week. You kind of already in the playoffs. We cannot overlook tonight.
No, Old Mountain is capable. You know, they can put up a good fight. They're always capable. We've seen them play over the years. Those kids are athletic down there. You're right. They don't have the firepower right now. But if we don't play a good ball game, a good solid ball game, we may be in for a battle. I hope we don't come off of that game last week with a letdown, as you just mentioned. Hopefully they're focused on getting better and better every week heading into the playoffs.
We know the coaches. They understand. They've got the game plan set. I'm sure it's been a great week of practice. You and I have talked about this before. A game like this tests senior leadership.
It does.
Senior leadership is key when you play a week like this. A game you're supposed to win, an important region game that you got to win.
Right.
It all comes down to that senior leadership inside that locker room, on that practice field, and around about town during the week.
That's right. You don't want to get caught up in everybody telling you how good you are, how well you played. That was last week. This is now. I think if our leadership, I know our coaches are going to have them focus in the right direction. Leadership is the key tonight, and if we get off to a good start like we did last week, we can turn out the lights pretty early.
Games like tonight, what the focus has to be on is execution, because you want to use this as that building process now to go in strong, hitting on all cylinders into that extended season.
That's right. You don't want that lull to have to find it.
Because tonight can mean how you play in the playoffs.
Oh, it'll have a lot of influence, both negatively and positively. But I think heading into the playoffs, you want to kind of be peaking, and that's kind of where we hope this will go tonight, is continue that climb up that ladder.
Got the playoffs lurking.
Yeah.
We're getting towards the end of that season, big region game. I'm going to back it down. Let's go a little
I'm going to go small tonight.
Small popcorn.
Still going to put a little butter on there. Always going to put a little butter, but I'm going small tonight because I think the Huskies win big.
You got the Huskies?
I got the Huskies.
I got the Huskies.
Let's go.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Trussville Gas and Water. Let's go back to the Bryant Bank booth with Pat Smith and Chad Rhodes, and go Huskies.
Thanks, Bert. Thanks, Mayor. That was brought to you by Trussville Gas and Water. Okay, Chad, minutes away from kickoff. Tonight's key to the game in your eyes in regards to this Husky team trying to keep a nice little winning streak going.
Pat, it's really about just keep up the momentum, keep up the rhythm. I want to see this offense, just like we did last week, good pacing, good balance between the run and the pass game, continue to stretch the field vertically. And on defense, like we talked about just a few minutes ago, get after the quarterback, get after him early, get them out of rhythm, and hopefully get on top and stay there.
Keep it tuned right here. We'll have all the festivities for senior night. It's the 13th meeting between Oak Mountain and our Huskies. That's next on the Husky Fast Network, driven by Courtesy GMC. Hey, let's do that segment again. I didn't like the way I finished that. Sorry. All right, here we go. 3, 2. Thanks, Bert. Thanks, Mayor. That was brought to you by Trussville Gas and Water. Okay, Chad, we're just minutes away from kickoff. Your keys to victory tonight for the Huskies.
Consistency. Continue the consistency we saw last week. Come out on offense. We want to keep the balance between the run and pass, continue to stretch the field vertically and defensively. Like we talked about earlier, get after the quarterback and get after him quickly, get them out of rhythm.
Huskies need a win to solidify their place in the playoffs. If certain things happen for us, certain things happen with Vestavia and Hoover, there's still a number 2 seed out there, potentially, but you have to win tonight or that goes by the wayside. Thanks for tuning in. Kickoff is just moments away. Senior night, the 13th meeting between Oak Mountain and our Huskies. This is the Husky Fast Network, driven by Courtesy GMC.
I'm Tommy Rowan, Internet Director with Courtesy GMC. If you're looking for the absolute best price in Alabama on any new GMC or certified pre-owned vehicle, visit us at courtesybirmingham.com. Proud supporters of the Husky Fast Network. Courtesy, where we live up to our name.
In a city that seamlessly blends the comforts of a small town and the amenities of a big city, we're proud to be banking beyond expectation right here in Alabama.
Hey, my name is Greg Nelson, owner of Storm Restoration Roofing. I'd like to take a few moments to talk about the Grogan Agency and what it means to me and my family. My wife and I have 10 children, still driving, and with a business, you better believe having the right insurance is important to us. After I did all my research, the decision was very easy for me. It was the Grogan Agency. The Grogan Agency has taken care of all of my needs, my auto, my life insurance, my homeowners, even my business. And did I mention auto? Yeah, got a bunch of autos, took care of all that. It gives me peace of mind knowing that my family's protected so I can do what I do best. I'm Greg from Pell City. If you're looking for an insurance partner that you can trust, I highly recommend the Grogan Agency.
Hi, I'm Eric, owner of A Plus Tire and Auto Repair. A Plus Tire and Auto Repair is your full-service maintenance and auto repair center. We perform high-quality, guaranteed service you can trust at a fair price. We're your best choice for scheduled maintenance of your car, truck, SUV, or fleet vehicle. We are family-owned, ready to serve you. Call us 205-661-3828. Find us on Facebook or visit us at aplustireandautorepair.com.
It's football time again, and Alabama Roofing Professionals is proud to be a long-standing partner of Hewitt Trussville Athletics and the Marching Husky Band. We are local, reliable, and available to help with all your residential and commercial roofing needs. Licensed and insured, we provide 24/7 emergency service, and we work directly with your insurance agency. Give us a call at 205-722-ROOF or go to alroofpros.com. Alabama Roofing Professionals, we've got you covered.
So when you have money in your savings account, you earn something called interest.
Interest? I'm interested in horses.
Okay.
Oh, I really like lizards.
Wish there was a low-cost way to fix a sinking driveway? APS Polylevel Foam. A fast, eco-friendly way to fix those sagging steps. APS Polylevel Foam. Raise a building floor? That's right, APS Polylevel Foam. Concrete problems don't get better with time. They get better when you call APS. Contact us today for a free estimate and see just how affordable it can be. Call APS.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
I'm Drew Lawley, General Manager here at Courtesy GMC. Getting your vehicle serviced at Courtesy comes with many perks. A free state-of-the-art alignment check, a multi-point vehicle inspection, and also you can check out our amazing coffee bar as you wait. Schedule your next appointment at courtesybirmingham.com. Proud supporters of the Husky Fast Network.
Gear up and get ready for the ultimate swing. Join us for a day of friendly competition, prizes, and fun at the 7th Annual Restoration Swings Topgolf Tournament. Whether you're a pro or a first-timer, there is guaranteed to be something for everyone. You don't want to miss out. Register today on our website at willbrightfoundation.com. Again, that's Friday, October 18th, starting at 9 a.m. at Topgolf Birmingham. We can't wait to see you there.
Hi guys, my name is Jamie Reynolds. Josh Vernon and I have just started a brand new business called J&J Meats. We're standing here in front of our beautiful cooler with our partners at Hilltop Farms and Argo, sharing this incredible farm fresh product direct from farmers right here to the end consumer. And if you look here, we've got ground beef, beef patties, briskets, roast, all the way to the absolute best steaks, New York strips, fillets, ribeyes, whatever you want, come on down to Hilltop and check us out.
Thank you for watching the Husky Fast Network. Now back to the action. At Courtesy GMC, we believe that community is key. Back in 2019, we decided to contribute to the Trussville City School System, the Trussville Fire Department, and the Trussville Police Department for every single vehicle that we sell. Since the start of this partnership, we have now contributed over $300,000. If you are looking for the absolute best price on a new GMC and also want to help support this great community, look no further than Courtesy. Visit us at courtesybirmingham.com. We live up to our name.
Chad Rhodes here, Vice President of Hemp Hill Services and Color Analyst of the Husky Fast Network. Hemp Hill Services has been a long-time supporter of Hewitt Athletics, and we want to remind you that for all of your plumbing,
Okay. We're ready. All right, here we go. We'll start a minute early. How about that? Yeah, well.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hewitt Trussville Stadium. It's senior night, as we thank the seniors who have made Friday night special for so many years here at Hewitt Trussville. Tonight we begin with our football team, beginning with number 0, Owen Robinson. Owen is escorted by his stepfather and mother, Chris and Jerry Palmer. Next we have number 3, Noah Dobbins. Noah is escorted by his parents, Ben and Amanda Dobbins. Number 7, Owen Sewell. Owen is escorted by his parents, Brian and Paula Sewell. Number 9, Michael Igbenogany. Michael is escorted by his parents, Festus and Faith Igbenogany. Number 12, Austin Pruitt. Austin is escorted by his parents, Nathan and Dawn Pruitt. Number 14, Jacob Serena. Jacob is escorted by his parents, Bill and Debbie Serena. Number 17, Drew Ollis. Drew is escorted by his father, Wade Ollis, and his mother, Andrea Berry. Number 21, Stephen Fisher. Stephen is escorted by his mother, Kenya Fisher. Number 22, Milas Alexander. Milas is escorted by his parents, Rodell and Tan Alexander. Number 24, TJ Rogers. He's escorted by his parents, Octavius and Shay Rogers. Next, number 28, Hunter Curtis. Hunter is escorted by his parents, Vincent and Monica Curtis. Number 35, Roman Danner. Roman is escorted by his parents, Bert and Juliana Danner. Number 50, Dane McElwain. Dane is escorted by his parents, Britt and Sherry McElwain. Number 52, Cooper Childress. Cooper is escorted by his parents, Stephen and Jennifer Childress. Number 55, Nate Briscoe. Nate is escorted by his mother, Ashley Briscoe, and his father, David Briscoe. Number 56, Andrew Bishop. Andrew is escorted by his parents, Patrick and Angela Bishop. Number 70, Mason Holloway. Mason is escorted by his mother, Cindy Holloway. Number 94, Colton Argo. Colton is escorted by his parents, Clint and Catherine Argo. Number 95, Cooper Huffman. Cooper is escorted by his parents, Michael and Erica Huffman. And finally, number 99, Nico Seguda. Nico's parents are Yoshi and Karen Sugita. Next, our trainers. Maddie Klotz. Maddie is escorted by her parents, Hunter and Jessica Klotz. Anna Claire Pritchard. Her parents are Brent and Christy Pritchard. Our film and camera specialist, Noah Touchton. Noah is escorted by his parents, Derek and Aaron Wadsworth. And our mascot, Josh Valola. Josh is escorted by his parents, Blessing and Michael Falola. Next, we move to cheer. Ashlyn Box, escorted by her parents, Jody and Lori Box. Riley Kleckler, escorted by her parents, Jerry and Haley Kleckler. Amadora Gentile, escorted by her parents, Zachary and Dana Gentile. Harmony Hawkins, escorted by parents Crystal Hawkins and Jason Hawkins. Harmony Johnson, escorted by her parents, Jamie Johnson and Demarius Johnson. Next, Lily Johnson, escorted by her parents, Jake and Anna Johnson. Bregan Long, escorted by her parents, Jeremy and Kelly Long. Annabeth Nelson, escorted by her parents, Mike and Michelle Nelson. Anna Grace Owen, escorted by her parents, Dale and Laura Owen. Grace Owens, escorted by her parents, John and Alicia Owens. Natalie Reeves, escorted by her parents, Chris Reeves and Rashay Robinson. Ella Serena, escorted by her parents, Brian and Marla Serena. Abby Slocum, escorted by her parents, Glenn and Tanya Slocum. Next, Lily Stanberry, escorted by her parents, Scott and Nicole Stanberry. And finally, for the cheerleaders, Hannah Thompson, escorted by her parents, Jason Thompson and Laura Thompson. And finally, last and certainly not least, senior members of the Hewitt Trussville Marching Husky Band. Braden Bacane, escorted by his father, John Bacane, and mother, Kristen Culver. Sadie Benson, escorted by his father, Jesse Benson, and mother, Catherine Benson. Emma Bice, escorted by Molly Bice and Keith Bice. Andrea Blackman, escorted by her parents, Angela and Anthony Blackman. Ramey Brecken, escorted by her parents, Marilyn and Jeff Brecken. Echo Burrows, escorted by mother, Leo Burrows. Mendel Campbell, escorted by parents, Mendel and Laura Campbell. Lillianne Campbell, escorted by her parents, Karen and Patrick Campbell. Corinne Caprera, escorted by Tiffany and Ben Winnert and Gary Caprera, father. Faith D'Amico, escorted by her parents, Holly D'Amico and Joe D'Amico. Tamia Eason, escorted by her parents, Tamara Eason and Curtis Eason. Faith English, escorted by her parents, Hope and Dedrick English. Olivia Evans, escorted by parents, Chris and Katie Evans. Caitlin Fisher, escorted by parents, Robert Minton and Aaron Minton. Brinley Franklin, escorted by parents Chris Franklin and Nikki Franklin. Francesca Garcia, escorted by parents Maria Gregul and Francisco Garcia. Juno Garrett, escorted by parents Charity Garrett and Keith Garrett. Andrew Graves, escorted by parents Ryan Graves and Marianne Graves. Next, we have siblings Abby Gray and Jackson Gray. They're escorted by parents Laura Pinola, Brendan Pinola, Brian Gray, and Taylor Gray. Catherine Grigsby, escorted by her parents Kevin and Angela Grigsby. Johnny Grosvenor, escorted by parents Johnny and Holly Grosvenor. Helena Hatcher, escorted by parents Tim and Amanda Hatcher. Caleb Heath, escorted by parents Clarence and Lakeisha Heath. Grant Heineman, escorted by parents Jeff and Tanya Hyman. Laura Ann James, escorted by parents Dan and Haley James. Jacob Johnson, escorted by his mother, Jessica Johnson. Courtney Keener, escorted by parents Rodney and Deidre Keener. Brianna Limbaugh, escorted by parents Brian and Keisha Limbaugh. Emma Lombardo, escorted by her mother, Emily Lombardo. Ashley Lutz, escorted by mother Jamie Chandler and father Chet Lutz. Ava Grace Maddox, escorted by parents Frida and Lacey Carmichael. Madison McElwain, escorted by parents Sherry and Britt McElwain. Quinn Miller, escorted by parents David and Melanie Miller. Anna Morris, escorted by mother Laura Morris and sister Ellie Morris. Olivia Mulligan, escorted by parents Nicholas and Martha Mulligan. Kate Nichols. Escorted by parents Brian David Nichols and Holly Nichols. Christopher O'Leary Jr. Escorted by parents Christopher O'Leary Sr. and Karen O'Leary. Anifon Okon. Escorted by parents Ofamanon Okon and Nosamagon Okon. Thomas Pear. Escorted by parents Michelle and Tom Pear. Bradley Parker. Escorted by Joshua Parker and Brandy Parker. Next, we have siblings Emma Parker and Nora Parker, escorted by parents Jay and Rebecca Parker. Luke Perkins, escorted by mother Mary Ellen Perkins and sister Ashlyn Perkins. Carson Phillips, escorted by parents Jeff and Stacy Phillips. Kirsten Pritchard, escorted by her parents Keith and Meg Pritchard. Alyssa Pruitt, escorted by parents Crystal and Jerry Wright. Aliza Scott, escorted by mother Lauren Scott. Phoenix Sides, escorted by parents Stephanie Daniel and Eric Sides. Sarah Kate Smith, escorted by parents David and Kelly Smith. Joshua Starkey, escorted by parents Kenneth Starkey and Gwendolyn Stidham. Harrison Stewart, escorted by parents Bruce and Ann Stewart. Keelani Waldrop, escorted by her father, Kevin Waldrop, and mother and stepfather, Heather and Casey Mados. Nolan Williamson, escorted by her parents, Melissa and John Williamson. Gabrielle Wilson, escorted by her parents, Shirley Wilson and Charles Wilson. Jack Woodard, escorted by his father, Sam Woodward. Wyatt Van Horn, escorted by parents Thomas Van Horn and Anissa Van Horn. And last but certainly not least, Gavin Yoakley, escorted by parents Kim and Rich Yoakley. And ladies and gentlemen, that is our 2024 Fall Seniors who have made Friday nights so special for so long. Thank you, seniors, for all you've done, and we look forward to seeing you for years to come.
At Courtesy GMC, we believe that community is key. Back in 2019, we decided to contribute to the Trussville City School System, the Trussville Fire Department, and the Trussville Police Department for every single vehicle that we sell. Since the start of this partnership, we have now contributed over $300,000. If you are looking for the absolute best price on a new GMC and also want to help support this great community, look no further than Courtesy. Visit us at courtesybirmingham.com. We live up to our name.
Chad Rhodes here, Vice President of Hemp Hill Services and Color Analyst of the Husky Fast Network. Hemp Hill Services has been a longtime supporter of Hewitt Athletics, and we want to remind you that for all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, give us a call at 229-2090. That's 229-2090, and go Huskies.
Thank you for watching the Husky Fast Network. Now back to the action.
Upward basketball season is here. Guys and girls in kindergarten through second grade are invited to join us for Upward at First Baptist Church, Trussville. It's a great time to develop skills, make new friends, and have a whole lot of fun. We also offer cheerleading for girls in kindergarten through second grade. Also, there's student basketball for older kids in grades 3 through 12. For more information and to sign up, visit fbctrussville.org/basketball.
Hey, Jay Grogan with the Grogan Insurance Agency, proud supporter of Husky Fast Network. Now back to the game.
Hi, I'm Eric, owner of A Plus Tire and Auto Repair. A Plus Tire and Auto Repair is your full service maintenance and auto repair center. We perform high quality guaranteed service you can trust at a fair price. We're your best choice for scheduled maintenance of your car, truck, SUV, or fleet vehicle. We are family owned, ready to serve you. Call us 205-661-3828, find us on Facebook, or visit us at aplustireandautorepair.com.
So when you have money in your savings account, you earn something called interest.
Interest? I'm interested in horses.
Okay.
Oh, I really like lizards.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
On a beautiful Friday night on the banks of the Cahaba River, we welcome you into the Courtesy GMC Husky Fast Network. Pat Smith along with Chad Rhodes. We have got our final home game of the regular season tonight, and it's a big one. You win, and you're in. It's as simple as that for the playoffs in 2024. Good evening, everyone. Pat Smith along with Chad Rhodes. Andrew Johnson, our statistician extraordinaire, coming to you from the Bryant Bank broadcast booth. And Chad, it's pretty simple. You win tonight, and you check that box, you're into the playoffs.
Like you said, it's as easy as it gets. You win, you're in. This is what you want. With another region game still to go, you win tonight, you solidify your spot in the playoffs. We talked about it in the pregame. You got to get this one before you can look ahead, but there's still plenty in front of this team as far as seeding goes, but it starts tonight, and you got to get a win here at home.
Well, you know what? One thing's for sure, the weather is cooperating beautifully tonight for us. As I think kickoff, it's going to be close to 58, 59 degrees. Light breeze on the field. Clear night. No rain.
It's perfect football weather, but like you said, no rain.
No rain. That is the optimal word. All right, so we're just talking about the playoffs. Let's take a look at the standings, the current standings in Region 3. And there you take a look at it. There's a big one tonight down in Alabaster between Thompson and Hoover. The winner of that game will obviously have the inside track, probably will win the region. Now, here's where it gets interesting, folks. You got Hewitt, Vestavia, both at 3-2. Well, you see, we've got Oak Mountain tonight. Vestavia Hills has Tuscaloosa County. If we win tonight and next week in T County, Vestavia takes care of T County tonight in Hoover. Thompson takes care of Hoover. Then all of a sudden, we could have a three-way tie after next Friday night if all of those things happen for second place. And because of the tiebreakers, it would come all the way down to where Hewitt Trussville would win the tiebreaker over Hoover and Vestavia because of your non-region opponent's record. So, but you have to win tonight.
Right.
It doesn't matter. All that I just said, if you can't take care of business on senior night against Oak Mountain, who comes in with a record of 3-4, 1-4 in region play, then it doesn't matter. But you got to win tonight to get into the playoffs.
Exactly.
Zero tall, all right? That's heads, and that's tails. Tall in the air.
Heads.
It's tails.
You want to defer?
Would you like to defer to the second half? Which way would you like to go first? To the clock or away from the clock? Away from the clock. Everybody spin this way.
Well, Chad, I think you and I both can count on one hand how many times that has happened in the history of Hewitt Trussville football since we've been doing this for 10 years. We won the toss, but we deferred.
You say counted on one hand, maybe three fingers. I mean, that's unheard of right there for Josh Floyd.
It sure is. But the Huskies deferred. So this Oak Mountain offense, and it is led, and we talked about it in the pregame show, it is led by an outstanding quarterback, and he has been playing since he was a freshman at Oak Mountain, and he is a senior, and I'm talking about William Odell. He is 6'4", 215. This senior almost put up 300 yards passing last week against Vestavia. He ran for another 48 yards. He is their offense. You got to play sound, fundamental football defensively against him, because if not, if he gets to the outside, he's got speed, and he obviously can throw the ball very well. So that's something that Telsma and the defensive guys have got to hone in on tonight.
Pat, you said it. He is the offense. Everything starts with him, it ends with him, runs through him. He is their everything, and he can throw the football, he can run the football. So it's pretty simple. You got to shut him down, and you got to shut him down early.
So this Husky Fast defense, they're number 3 in the state of Alabama in high school football and defense. Number 3. We are number 1 in the region in defense. We're also number 1 offensively in scoring in our region. So the Huskies have put together quite a season so far. We've still got a lot of work to do, but 6-2, 3-2 in the region. We have lost the 2 games collectively by 6 total points. We have not allowed over 16 points to an opponent all year long in a football game. But this one's going to be a challenge tonight.
It will. You're right. Don't let that record fool you. This is not a bad football team. And if you're not careful, they can cause some problems.
I was talking to one of the defensive coaches earlier tonight on the field, and he told me that you look at them on film, they are extremely well coached on the defensive side of the ball.
Yes.
Really tough. So we'll have to have the offense ready to go, get the tempo going, and get some points on the scoreboard. Connor Rhodes will be on the sideline for us tonight, the former quarterback here at Hewitt Trussville. Molly Robinson is out tonight. She'll be back with us next Friday night at Tuscaloosa County. So we're just moments away from kickoff, and we'll be coming to you from the Bryant Bank broadcast booth. Our friends at Bryant Bank believe that family comes first, and for them, Alabama is that family. Bryant Bankers put care into action to help you invest into your full potential. Visit BryantBank.com to learn more today, or stop by and see them at downtown Trussville, Highway 11, member FDIC. There you see Coach Floyd's record, Chad, 88-37 region play. He's got a better record percentage-wise than he does his overall record. So
he does.
Very nice job indeed as the Huskies get ready for this kickoff. And this kickoff is brought to you by Keith Bice, FBC Mortgage. Keith's goal is simple: to close loans on time, zero tolerance for any surprises for his clients at closings. For over 20 years, thousands of homeowners have utilized Keith's expertise, saved money for them on their largest investment. Call Keith today, 369-1771, or apply online at KeithBiceLoans.com. Keith Bice, NMLS number 196476, FBC Mortgage, NMLS number 152859.
Pat, the last few games we've been seeing some of these squib kicks, some of these pooch kicks. I want to see if we can get Curtis to kick it deep. I want to see this thing in the end zone here. And that's what it looks like he's setting up to do.
Curtis, this will be his 48th kickoff this year. He has kicked the ball in the end zone 12 times. I'd like to see number 13 here, but they got two guys back standing at their own 5-yard line. And we're about to get underway. The final home game of the year in the regular season for the Huskies on senior night. And there you go. It's number 13 is lucky as it bounces into the end zone. And out comes this Oak Mountain offense, averaging 26 points a game, Chad, but 22 points in region play.
Well, Pat, something's going to have to give here. Huskies not giving up very many points. Oak Mountain looking to get to that average of theirs and then some. But again, it starts with that man right there, number 18, the quarterback, Will Odell. He is their everything. We've talked about it. See what the Huskies have in store for him.
Odell, quick pass out into the flat. Short gain of 3. Zach Fitzgerald, number 2. He is the number 1 receiver for Oak Mountain. Last week, he had 168 yards receiving against Vestavia. 168.
Wow.
They call it 2nd and 7. Fitzgerald's going to go in motion. And it looked like they were going to try to do some type of option, but instead Odell kept it, and I think he's going to lose about a yard. So the Husky defense played that well, keyed in on Odell, and here we go. It's 3rd down and a long 7.
Good job reacting there. And you saw right there at number 6, Dante Seals. We've talked about him the last few games. He's really come on here lately, been playing at a high level.
Odell's going to pass. He's got time. He's going. Sideline, incomplete. No flags, and the Huskies are going to get off the field on 3rd down.
Man, that's what when you defer that opening kickoff, that's what your goal is right there, is that initial 3 and out. That's a great job by the Husky defense. It looked like there was some confusion, though, with the Oak Mountain receivers. Had 2 guys kind of in the same spot over there. Odell was really nowhere to put it. Pat, Huskies are showing pressure here on this first punt. See if they back out of it.
Ben Milkey, he is the punter. He's going to get it out of there. And it's going to take a Husky roll, and Oak Mountain is only going to fall on it once it comes back to around the 42-yard line. So the Huskies are going to have great field position as they start things off, first time on offense.
Couldn't ask for a better start thus far. Initial kickoff goes in the end zone, get a 3 and out, get the start in your opponent's territory. Now let's see what this offense can do. Led here by senior quarterback number 3, Noah Dobbins. Showed great rhythm and great poise last week.
C.J. Davis in the backfield, and he's going to get the first opportunity tonight. He's going to cut upfield, gain of about 4. That's a good gain on first down, and the Huskies quickly back up to the line of scrimmage with tempo.
4 to 5 yards on first down. That's what you want. C.J. Davis doing a nice job.
Pass in the flat. It's caught. That's going to be enough for a Grogan first down. It's going to get all the way up inside, I believe, the 30-yard line, so that's a first down. Nice job by the Husky offense. That is Dane Askins, number 13.
But, Askins came in last week for the injured Serena and really played well.
Dobbins fakes the handoff, right up the gut. He's got one man to beat. He does, but instead he gets brought down from behind. Great run by Noah Dobbins inside the 10. We're in the Buffalo Wild Wings red zone.
I'm liking the pace right now.
First to goal, Huskies. Handoff, spinning, still on his feet. He's in. Touchdown, Huskies. What a run by Deuce Austin.
That man, Deuce Austin, we've talked about him a lot the last few weeks. He's just seemed to have a little something extra, and you saw it there. Didn't go down on the initial contact. Dragging tacklers in the end zone. Huskies strike first.
What a great run inside. Great job of the offensive line opening that hole up. Colton Argo on for the extra point. Chauvin with the hold. The kick is up, and it is good. And with 10 minutes and 11 seconds to go in this opening quarter, the Huskies strike fast. They strike first. We take a 7-0 lead.
How about this to start the game? The Hemp Hill Services scoring drive, 4 plays, 58 yards, touchdown Huskies.
Well, I go back to what you said. I mean, just setting the tone defensively. Here's the replay again from the end zone shot, and Deuce Austin, nice spin, held on to the football, gets into the end zone, and the Huskies score first. Deuce Austin came into the game. That's his 4th touchdown of the season. With that run, he's going to be close to over 500 yards rushing this season. Great season by Deuce Austin. Really come on strong here in the last 3 or 4 games. So Hunter Curtis on with the kickoff, brought to you by FBC Mortgage, KeithBuySloans.com. He's already had 1 touchback tonight. Now we got a flag, and I think we're going to have legal procedure on the Huskies, so we'll do it again.
Yeah, they did. I saw it. Just a little bit quick. They'll back them up 5, and we'll kick it again.
We've got an early score from Vestavia. They have already scored as well, so they're up 7-0 over Tuscaloosa County. So if you're keeping score at home, you win tonight, that would set up a win next week at Tuscaloosa County, and if Vestavia and the rest of the folks do their jobs, then we could have a 3-way tie for second place. It was caught and then dropped out of bounds, and that worked out okay for the Huskies.
Yeah, actually a break there for the Huskies. He lets that go. That's going out of bounds, and they get the ball at the 35-yard line. So we'll take it. See now if this Husky defense can continue the pressure they had there on that first drive.
Well, I noticed their number 1 running back, Marty Myrick's number 1, he was not in that first series. We'll see if he's back there. They had Mason Mitchell. He's their backup running back. And now it's going to be a empty set for Odell. His number 1 wide receiver is at the top of your screen. That's Zach Fitzgerald, number 2. There's Mitchell. He's going to get the handoff. There's Ollis. And the Huskies are going to wrap him up, and that's going to be a loss of about 3 yards. So Ollis got the penetration and makes the big play.
Yeah, nice penetration there. You talked about it from Ollis, and you see Crawford there as well. Young man did the one thing you don't want to do, reverse field and go backwards. Huskies made him pay for it.
It is 2nd and 12. Odell looks to throw, throws in the flat. It's caught. That's to his number 1 wide receiver. It's tough to brought down. That's Fitzgerald.
Good throw and catch there. Is going to bring up about 3rd and 5. And again, this is where Odell's dangerous with his throwing and running ability.
He had 46 yards rushing last week. It's 3rd and 5. See if the Huskies can get off the field defensively and get the ball back for the offense. Odell's got time, throws, it's caught on the sideline. Ignagani is going to.
That fumble, we picked it up.
They're going to say it's still live, and we've got it. We're going the other way. Big turnover by the defense.
Wow, he dropped the ball on the sideline. I did not see the initial fumble. Harrison Malone picks it up and has an outstanding run back. Let's see if we can see it here on the Trussville to Go replay. Right there it is, yep. Ball's out.
Agnew, nice job knocking the ball out, and Harrison Malone picks it up. The Huskies are now +8 in the turnover margin category this year.
Wow.
Huskies come up with a big turnover. It was on the far sideline, and I wasn't sure if they called it a catch or not. But smart play by Harrison Malone to pick it up, so the Huskies in business as C.J. Davis looks to take the direct snap. He spins out of one tackle. Still on his feet. He cuts inside on the hash. He's to the 5. He is thrown down. I think that's going to be either a horse collar or a face mask.
Yeah, I think they got his face mask. You see them there talking to each other about it. Come on, C.J. Just walk away, young man. They're going to mark him down somewhere around the 5-yard line, I think.
So that'll be half the distance to the goal. It'll be an automatic first down. Or the Buffalo Wild Wings red zone. So he spins out of that one, and here we're going to get a full look at the grabbing of the old bird cage. CJ hands the ball off. Inside, push towards the 1. They're going to say he's short. Oh, that was close. Inside the 1, it'll be 2nd and goal. C.J. Davis still in at quarterback. He's going to take the snap. A different wrinkle for this offense. C.J. gets it, jumps, hurdles, in. Touchdown, Huskies.
That's C.J. Davis hurdling over the top there to get in the end zone again for the Huskies. And I'll tell you what, we just thought we had a good start after that first couple of series. But, man, this Husky defense getting a 3 and out, and then getting the fumble on the next 3rd down. Get in the end zone again.
This time it's Hunter Curtis. Colton Argo had the first extra point. This time Curtis. And with that, 8 minutes and 9 seconds to go here in the first quarter, and the Huskies have struck for 2 quick scores. It's 14-0.
Had the Hemp Hill Service scoring drive. Only 2 plays, 22 yards. Let's see here on the Trussville to Go replay. CJ going right over the top.
So Hunter Curtis getting ready for his 3rd kick here in the opening quarter. Huskies deferred to the second half. Got a 3 and out. Got the ball, scored a touchdown. And Oak Mountain had hit. It appeared that it was going to be the first down conversion on 3rd down. And the Huskies did a nice job stripping the ball out of Zach Fitzgerald's arms. Harrison Malone took it the other way. Huskies, a couple plays later, in the end zone, 14-0. You got to capitalize on those turnovers, and the Huskies did just that. Low line drive kick taken at the 10 by the Oak Mountain football team, and they carried it all the way up to about the 30-yard line. See what Odell and this Oak Mountain offense wants to try to do here. And Chad, I still have not seen Marty Myricks. He's their #1 running back, and he's yet to be in the game. We've got a little movement on Oak Mountain. I think it was on 14. That's Andrew Bortland, who was at the bottom of your screen. I think he moved a little bit too quick, so it's going to back him up 5. And if you're Oak Mountain, getting behind the sticks against this defense is not something that's recommended. They're going to hand the ball off. Not much running room as Sills was the first guy to meet him and push him back. You had Parker Floyd and Allison on the tackle as well.
This Husky defense is pretty aggressive here to open this game up. I like what I'm seeing.
Empty backfield for Odell. Huskies showing pressure. Here comes Crawford from the outside, and it's dropped. His number 1 wide receiver was open, but he dropped it. Crawford brought the pressure from the outside, and it will be now 3rd and a long 16.
He had him there, Pat, like you said. Good throw, just dropped the football. That would have got him back to the original line of scrimmage.
Last week, Fitzgerald was targeted 15 times in that game. 15. He had 9 receptions for 168 yards. He is his go-to guy. Huskies drop out in coverage. Got to tackle him in open field. Here come the Huskies, and we're going to bring him, push him back, and that's going to be a gain maybe of 1. Huskies dropped into coverage, and once again, the Husky defense is going to hold them to just 3 plays.
It's great recognition there by the defense and great pursuit. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure where the receiver was going. It's like he was trying to reverse his field, and his blocking was trying to get out in front of him. I don't know that he would have gotten much yardage anyway. The defense was, like I say, they were right on top of it. I'm seeing a little confusion thus far on the offensive side of the football for Oak Mountain.
Oak Mountain punting again, and the Huskies brought some pressure. Knuckleball, fair catch called for right at the midfield strip. We're going to take a timeout. This is the Husky Fast Network, driven by Courtesy GMC.
I'm Drew Lawley, General Manager here at Courtesy GMC. Getting your vehicle serviced at Courtesy comes with many perks. A free state-of-the-art alignment check, a multi-point vehicle inspection, and also you can check out our amazing coffee bar as you wait. Schedule your next appointment at courtesybirmingham.com. Proud supporters of the Husky Fast Network.
Back on the Husky Fast Network, driven by Courtesy GMC. Just a reminder, the second Big Man Off Campus podcast dropped this week. Patty Coyne sat down and talked with Jason Williams, class of 2016. Jason was an outstanding D lineman who went on to play college football for Austin Peay in Charlotte. An amazing young man with a great story. Check it out on all your social media outlets or at the huskyfastnetwork.com. The second Big Man Off Campus podcast. The first one was Kate Floyd.
That's right.
Pat Coyne did an awesome job. So tune that in on all your social media channels or go to huskyfastnetwork.com. Senior night, a special night here at the stadium, the final regular season home game for the Huskies. Get a win tonight. Certain things happen. You might get a home game or two, hopefully, in the playoffs. Oak Mountain jumps off sides. They're kind of shooting themselves in the foot as the Huskies will be 1st and 5 from their 45.
Pat, how many times do you think we've seen that from Coach Josh Floyd in 10 years?
Well, that cadence go all the way back to Zach Thomas.
It's
amazing. Dobbins back in at quarterback. He's going to throw it, swing it out. Cope's got it. Cope keeps his balance. He's going to reach past the first down marker. That's a Grogan Agency first down inside the 40. Actually, they're going to say he got to the 40, so they should move the chains. It's a bad spot. He reached to the 38, but I'm not going to complain. We got a first down.
We'll take the first down.
Tempo, you got to like what you see here in the first quarter. Dobbins, he's going to roll. Looks long, deep. He's got Cope. He goes up. He's got it. What a catch over the shoulder. Great throw by Dobbins to Dylan Cope.
Pat, that's about as good as you can do it right there. Dobbins to Cope. You see Dobbins getting out on the edge, throws pretty well on the run. I'll tell you what, that's Not much to say. I mean, he dropped it right in the bucket. You can't do it much better than that on both sides.
Huskies back in business. Buffalo Wild Wings red zone. Ball sits at the 10-yard line. Huskies looking to add on more. C.J. Davis cuts on the hash. Inside, he spins again, still on his feet. They're going to finally wrap him up inside the 5 to the 4.
Just smash mouth football down here inside the 10.
Deuce Alston in the backfield next to Dobbins. Dobbins looks to throw. He throws. It's caught. Touchdown, Will Phillips.
Had an outstanding catch there by Will Phillips. He's kind of come on here at receiver, helping fill some of these spots due to a few injuries, but Phillips a big, tall target. Dobbins with a nice touch pass up high where only Will could go get it, and he snatches it out of the air for another Husky touchdown.
Colton Argo on for the extra point, shoving with the hold. It's up, and it is good. 5 minutes and 42 seconds still to go in this first quarter. The Huskies on the pass from Dobbins to Will Phillips. And how about this stat line? Phillips now has 4 receptions this year, 2 touchdowns.
That's pretty good average there. Pat, the Hemp Hill Services scoring drive, 4 plays this time, 50 yards for the Huskies. Huskies now have gone 4 plays, 58 yards, 2 for 22 and 4 for 50. Look at that. That's what I was talking about. Climbing the ladder and snatching it out of the air.
Well, when you're 6'3", 185 like Will Phillips, heck of a job climbing that ladder, getting those hands up. Dobbins put it exactly where he needed to put it. And the Huskies, 6 minutes and 18 seconds in this football game. Huskies 21, Oak Mountain nothing. I'm getting applauded for my math.
I mean, it's pretty impressive. Let's be honest.
Hunter Curtis on for his 4th kickoff in the first quarter. This one is going to be his 2nd touchback.
That's about 7 yards deep in the end zone. Every time.
And let's be honest, we haven't seen that type of accuracy on the touchbacks probably since Parker Colburn.
No, Parker was just phenomenal.
Well, if you're Oak Mountain, you're looking for something offensively. Odell is 4 of 6 passing, but 11 yards, and running the football, they're -2.
Right now, Oak Mountain's just looking for a first down.
They're going to run it. Owen Robinson, and it looks like Chauvin cracked down along with Alice, maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Pat, what I like best is it's not just one guy making a tackle on defense. There are multiple guys running to the football on every single play.
Still have not seen Marty Myricks Jr. He carried the ball 11 times last week against Vestavia for 28 yards. It's been Mason Mitchell, number 24 in the backfield. Tough sledding inside. He's going to get maybe to the 25. He's got to get to the 30. They're actually going to say he is just short of the 25. So it's another big 3rd down for Oak Mountain. It's 3rd and 6.
Pat, this was Husky defense has shined all night thus far. See if they can do it again here. Again, Oak Mountain has yet to get a first down.
Huskies showing all sorts of looks defensively. Now they back up. Now they're showing a little pressure. Here they come from the outside. Odell, and he's going to be brought down. The ball's loose. Nope, he got it. I thought the ball came out, but it was actually his shoe that I saw flying up. But Alice is going to get the sack.
And again, another big stop by this Husky defense. Oak Mountain just can't find anything right now.
That's the 2nd sack of the year for Alice. And for the Huskies, that's going to be their 21st sack defensively. And we almost got that one. Phillips and Chauvin are back. They're going to let it bounce, and the Huskies are going to take it at the 44.5. We're going to take a timeout. 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. The score, 21-0. This is the Husky Fast Network, brought to you by Courtesy GMC.
Wish there was a low-cost way to fix a sinking driveway? APS Polylevel Foam. A fast, eco-friendly way to fix those sagging steps. APS Polylevel Foam. Raise a building floor? That's right, APS Polylevel Foam. Concrete problems don't get better with time. They get better when you call APS. Contact us today for a free estimate and see just how affordable it can be. Call APS.
It's football time again, and Alabama Roofing Professionals is proud to be a long-standing partner of Hewitt Trussville Athletics and the Marching Husky Band. We are local, reliable, and available to help with all your residential and commercial roofing needs. Licensed and insured, we provide 24/7 emergency service, and we work directly with your insurance agency. Give us a call at 205-722-ROOF or go to alroofpros.com. Alabama Roofing Professionals, we've got you covered.
Thank you. Back to live action as the Huskies tried to go long. Nick McNaughton, he was open, but it went right through his hands, and so the Huskies now are going to face, Chad, this might be only their second third down opportunity in this football game?
I think so.
It is 3rd and 6. Ball sits at the 48. Time on the play clock, 21 and counting. Huskies going to try to run for the first down. To the outside, we got it and more. Down the sideline, Deuce, one man to beat, he's got it. Deuce Austin, touchdown, Huskies.
There's that man again, Deuce Austin, number 2. On 3rd down and long, handoff from Parker Floyd. He hits the sideline, and he was off to the races. Nobody was going to catch him. What outstanding blocks up front, though, by that offensive line, because I tell you what, he didn't get touched. He hit the sideline and used his speed. It was over from there.
Hunter Curtis, extra point is up and good, and watch this again. Just an incredible run by Deuce Austin as he got to the outside, and there's not too many guys that's going to be able to catch him. Watch it again from the end zone shot. And look at the coaching staff. Half of them were pulling a Lane Kiffin. They had their arms up in the air, throwing the play sheets. They knew it. As soon as Austin got to the edge, he was gone. What a run by Deuce Austin. That's his second touchdown tonight. He's now got 5 on the season, well over 500 yards rushing on the year. Just a guy that never wants to come out of the game, even when a game might be out of control. Deuce Austin's been banged up a little bit, but you know what? He wants in there, he wants in the lineup, and he's done a great job.
Had that Hemp Hill Services scoring drive this time, 3 plays, 56 yards, Deuce Austin. Now Deuce Austin, 2 carries, 60 yards on the night, and 2 touchdowns.
Now, see, I could even divide that. That's 30 yards a carry.
Hey, Pat, quickly, I've got a score update for you from Hoover. At the end of the first quarter, Hoover over Thompson 7-0.
Squib kit taken at the 5 by Oak Mountain. Fitzgerald's got some running room on the outside. He's still on his feet, and that's going to be the best field position for this Oak Mountain team as he's taken out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Kind of got bunched up on the near side, and he was able to break out of that and take it on the Oak Mountain sideline. So Chad just told us the score with Hoover up on Thompson 7-0, and now Hoover's got the ball at the Thompson 34-yard line. So we'll keep you posted on what's going on down in Alabaster. Odell switches field. He's going to throw the ball deep, and it's incomplete. Too high. That was intended for number 13. Let's see if there's a flag. Is there a flag? I guess not. That's good. Joey Carboni, number 13. He was the intended receiver. He had run a curl route right in front of the Hewitt bench. He was open for a second, but Odell threw it high. Odell now 4 of 7 passing, 11 yards. 2nd and 10. Odell's going to keep it. We're going to jump on his back and bring him down as the Husky defense stops it from a long gain. That's big.
And here comes another 3rd and long, 3rd and 8 for Oak Mountain.
That was Austin Pruitt on the tackle, number 12.
It's an official timeout.
I'm not really sure.
Yep, they're calling them back out on the field now. Not sure if that was going to be the case, why they let them go to the sidelines in the first place. Play clock's running.
Two minutes and 13 seconds to go in this opening frame. It's 28-0 as the Huskies, the defense and offense, clicking nicely here in the first quarter.
I'm not sure if they see the play clock. They got to hurry.
They got 4. He's going to have to call a timeout or he's going to take a penalty. And he's not going to snap it. Ooh, they're going to say he did. They're going to throw a screen pass. And the Huskies, Parker Floyd's going to come up and he's going to make the tackle. Just discombobulation on this Oak Mountain offense so far tonight.
Yeah, and again, he caught the pass. It's like he backed up and was unsure of himself. All of his blocking was one way, and he went the other way. Of course, the Huskies were right there waiting on him. I don't know. It just seems like something's just off over there tonight.
One thing to keep your eye on, because I've noticed this long snap is taking a long time to get back there. And we've been close a couple times of potentially blocking it. See? It's taking a long time to get back there. That's a low line drive. Fair catch called for at the 30-yard line by Will Phillips. All right, Chad, 1:23 to go in this opening quarter. What have you seen? What has been the key to the success so far with this Husky offense?
Just domination. I mean, the offensive line's doing a great job. The running backs are breaking tackles. Noah's making good throws through the air. There's really no complaints right now. To my memory, I don't think we've had a penalty either. It's been a pretty clean first quarter up to this point. Excuse me, 1 penalty for 5 yards. No, that was on the kickoff. So no offensive penalties.
And now Oak Mountain having to make a couple substitutions defensively. Back on the ground go the Huskies. C.J. Davis. Great gain on first down. That's a gain of 7 all the way up to the 37. We're at 1 minute and 14 seconds to go in this opening quarter.
Pat, how about that push by the O-line right up front there? Jackson Webb leading away from the center position, making it easy for C.J. We're going to have an offside on
No, we're going to legal participation, I believe.
Oh, sure was.
Oak Mountain's been having some issues trying to substitute.
Well, you better do it quick against this offense.
Yeah. And that's going to be a Grogan Agency first down, as this Husky offense and the tempo has just been too much for this Oak Mountain. And see, once again, Oak Mountain's got even more guys confused coming in and out. See if the Huskies want to try to take advantage of that. Dobbins, pass out to Cope. Cope makes one guy miss, falls forward to the 45.
That's good individual effort there by Cope. It was a missed block. I couldn't tell who it was, but Oak Mountain corner kind of blew that up, but Cope made a nice move, able to get up and get some positive yardage.
25 seconds as the clock runs. It is 2nd and 7 from the 45. Dobbins is going to roll the pocket, throws, it's caught, that's CJ. He's got it up to the 40, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter, as they're going to try to hurry up and get one more off, but it's going to be about, well, they've now stopped the clock to move the chains. So the Huskies will get one more play off, Chad.
Let's see if they can get ready. Yep.
Dobbins looks deep. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be brought down for a big sack, and that's the biggest play of the night so far by this Oak Mountain football team as their linebacker number 8. He brings down Dobbins for a huge loss. So the Huskies try to get one more play off, and it's going to backfire. That's going to do it for the opening quarter. Your score, Huskies 28, Oak Mountain nothing. This is the Husky Fast Network, driven by Courtesy GMC.
I'm Drew Lawley, General Manager here at Courtesy GMC. If you're looking for an easy way to schedule service for your vehicle, visit us at courtesybirmingham.com and see our online service scheduler. Courtesy GMC, we live up to our name.
In a city that seamlessly blends the comforts of a small town and the amenities of a big city, we're proud to be banking beyond expectation right here in Alabama.
Watch the Huskies all year long on the Husky Fast Network app and the NFHS network.
It's been a great first quarter here on the Husky Fast Network, driven by Courtesy GMC. 28-0 as the Husky offense has done a really nice job. And that last play, Chad, was really the first negative play of the night for the offense.
Yeah, it really was. This offense has really been humming. But there, I think they might have got a little too greedy with 4 seconds left, trying to get one more play off. And Noah actually had Cope on a comeback, but he missed him. But unfortunately gave up the sack. Hey, it happens. Let's see if we can recover here. The way this offense has been going, I think they can overcome this. Pat, briefly, I got a quick score update for you down at down in Alabaster. Hoover at Thompson. Hoover now up 10-0 after a 42-yard field goal.
All right, it's second down and 24. First negative play of the night. Askins goes in motion. Dobbins looks to try to set something up. Now he's going to run it. He's got some running room after a block. He's inside the 40. He's still on his feet. He's inside the 25, makes a guy miss. We've got a flag coming in. Dobbins is going to get in the end zone. The good news is that I believe we got enough for a first down. The bad news, the touchdown, I think, is going to be negated because of a hold.
Yeah, the touchdown for sure will be negated, but let's see where that hold is thrown. If it's thrown at the 25, that's going to bring them back to the 35, so that should bring up second and about 5 if I'm right. We'll see.
If they called it on Cope, I'm not really sure that was.
Excuse me, 2nd and 4 for the Huskies, but nonetheless, big play and a great decision by Dobbins. The screen wasn't there. He knew there's linemen downfield. He just tucked it and ran it and made a great run.
CJ is going to be wrapped up and brought down. It's a good tackle by number 35 by Oak Mountain. That's Ethan Walton Jr.
Folks, you don't see that a lot. CJ being tackled for a loss.
That's a 1-yard loss, so it's 3rd and 5. We've got to get to the 32. 11 minutes and 20 seconds to go until halftime. Back on the ground. CJ barrels ahead. Close. I think he's going to be about a half-yard short. You can see Coach Boyette walking up, offensive line coach, taking a look, and there's no doubt the Huskies will go for it here.
Yeah, no question here.
We'll have a sugar huddle. Quickly, we'll see what the Huskies want to do here as it's 4th and 1.
There it is. That's what we want. That's what we were looking for. One of the best short yardage play we have in our playbook.
That is twice tonight that we have gotten them on that particular situation. So Dobbins looks to throw. He's throwing it deep, and that's going to be out of bounds. But that was smart. He got rid of it, threw it far enough out of bounds. No way anybody was going to be able to intercept that one. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Pat, he was initially looking to the near side of the field. I saw Askins down here on a little stop and go. It wasn't there. Noah flushed out, trying to direct Cope to get to the end zone. But good coverage there by Oak Mountain. And again, Dobbins just kind of put it where it was either Cope or nobody else.
2nd and 10 for Dobbins. C.J. Davis in the backfield. He's got it. Cuts to the outside on the hash. Pylon touchdown, C.J. Davis.
That's C.J. Davis into the end zone again for the 2nd time tonight. This offense just continues to roll. Tell you what, everything going right for the Huskies tonight, offensively, defensively, special teams. Like you said, we had that one negative play and was able to overcome it.
Colton Argo's extra point is up, and it is good. And the Huskies now with a 35-0 lead.
Pat, the Hemp Hill Services scoring drive. How about this? A little bit more sustained. 10 plays, 70 yards, as you see here on the replay. Look at them leading the way out there. Pat, number 55, Nate Briscoe. I saw him, but I couldn't tell who else was out there.
You know, Chad, this has been a big week for Hewitt Trussville Middle School. It's been just a great week. And I know you've been up here at the stadium a lot, but, you know, the 7th grade team captured the Metro Championship Wednesday night. They defeated Oak Mountain 30-0. That wraps up an undefeated season for the 7th grade, who outscored their opponents 276-62. The 7th grade defense pitched 3 shutouts. Over the past 3 years, the 7th grade team is 24-0. Now, last night, the 8th grade team also clinched the Metro Championship with a big win over Berry. On the season, they outscored their opponents 319-26. These two programs are combined 40-0 in the last 3 years. Congrats to Coach Bromley and the entire coaching staff, as well as the young man on these two teams. 40-0.
Unbelievable.
The last 2 seasons. Incredible. Future is bright here at Hewitt Trussville. Oak Mountain's going to bring the ball back to around the 32-yard line, so with 10 minutes to go until halftime. The Huskies, especially the defense, can kind of pin the ears back and go after Odell. Odell has had a very pedestrian first half so far. He's 5 of 8 passing for 12 yards. He threw for 200 and almost 50 yards. Excuse me. Threw more than that last week. He threw for 293. No first down so far for Oak Mountain in this first half. And that stretch play is not going to go very far when Mr. Ollis is right there ready for him.
Mr. Ollis just overpowering the offensive lineman out there and greeted him rudely in the backfield.
That's going to be a loss of 4 yards. And it's 2nd and about 14.
Oak Mountain currently with 5 total net yards offensively.
And no first downs. Here comes Crawford. Odell throws it. It's caught. Huskies are saying it was incomplete. Let's see if somebody comes in. Now the back judge is overruling. He's coming in because the ball hit the ground, so he had a better look. And that was a tight window. You could see Odell. He's got a great arm. Hadn't gotten a lot of help.
He really hasn't. He's made some pretty good throws tonight. And that was a really good one there, but unfortunately not able to catch it.
3rd and 13 for Oak Mountain. Huskies showing some pressure. Odell tries to get to the next level, and he does, and you see he's tough to bring down, and finally the Huskies are going to bring him down inside the 30. That's the biggest gain of the night, and it wasn't anything real special. It's just that he's so big, and he gets to that next level. He's tough to bring down, and finally we brought him down inside our own 30, and that was smart for us to lay off the horse collar.
Well, folks, we told you he is the offense for this crew, and he shows it there. They haven't had anything going tonight. Finally, he breaks one up the middle.
Oak Mountain trying to keep that defense off the field. And that was almost disaster. Mason Mitchell, number 24, acted like he didn't even realize the ball was being pitched to him.
Tell you what. Again, just great pursuit, great defense by the Huskies.
They got to get to the 20 for a first down. They're going to say it's 2nd and 10, no gain. I believe Thompson has kicked a field goal. Is now 10-3 Hoover over Thompson in the second quarter. Excuse me, 10-3 Hoover over Thompson, my mistake.
Yep.
There's Odell again. This time the Huskies do a nice job. They wrap him up. And we got a flag. And it's going to be a face mask against the Huskies. And so Oak Mountain is going to have an automatic first down. That's a shame because the Huskies came up. Well, actually, they're going to say an incidental face mask, Chad, so that's only a 5-yard penalty. So it's 3rd down.
I'll take it. You don't see that very often anymore.
They say it was accidental face mask. 2nd and 4 from the 24. Odell's going to hand it off. What a great job by the Huskies.
Crawford with a nice hit there. To turn it away, keep it 3rd and about. It's going to be a long.
It's 4th down.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Mason Mitchell, it looked like for a minute that he was going to be able to get to the edge, but a nice job by the Huskies to bring him down just short of the first down. We'll see if Odell just keeps it himself. Huskies crowding the line, and here Oak Mountain is going to try to run it with Mitchell, and he's going to be short. It's 4th down.
Well, no gain there on the play. Good stand there by the Huskies, but I believe they're going to have to do it again. Oak Mountain will certainly go for it here.
6 minutes and 38 seconds as the clock runs. Huskies up big, 35-0 here in the second quarter. Oak Mountain had taken a long time to get that play in. There's 12 on the play clock. I wonder if he's going to take a timeout and kind of think about this. Whether he wants to try to put some points on the board, he's going to go for it at 4th and 2.
Yeah, but I think that's what he's going to do, Pat.
All right, timeout. Your score, 35-0. This is the Husky Fast Network, driven by Courtesy GMC.
Hey, my name is Matt. I'm the middle school minister at First Baptist Trussville. I want to invite your student in 6th through 12th grade to Movement Weekend. It's what we formerly called D-Now, and this is the best weekend of the year. It's January the 17th through the 19th, and you can get signed up at the early bird rate by September the 8th. Visit fbctrussville.org or our Instagram below to get signed up. Go Huskies.
I'm Eddie Lambert with Hot Metal Coatings. We've been using GMC trucks for many years. What we really like the most is the hometown service we get from Courtesy. There are other dealers that may be a little closer to us, but we deal with Courtesy. We've been in business since 1976. I don't see us changing from another dealer. Courtesy, they're the best.
Hey, Jay Grogan with the Grogan Insurance Agency, proud supporter of Husky Fast Network. Now back to the game.
All right, so Oak Mountain is going to try to get some points here in the first half. This is Josh Renfro, the sophomore. This is going to be a 39-yard field goal. Snap is high. Kick is blocked. Huskies block it. Special teams comes up with the big play. And the shutout remains intact.
Wow. That kind of started out bad for Oak Mountain with a bad snap. The Huskies get the penetration, get the block. Like you said, keeping that shutout intact.
5:54 to go until halftime. Watch it again. I'm trying to see who might have gotten it.
Couldn't tell from that angle.
Was it Floyd or Robinson?
It was somebody up the middle.
Husky's going to take a timeout. I think Coach Floyd was.
Yeah, he's frustrated with the play clock. Play clock was down to 0.
I got an update from Tuscaloosa County. Vestavia leads 28-0, nearing halftime. Under 6 minutes to go in Alabaster, and Hoover is holding on to a 10-3 lead. On senior night, it's been a good night here at the stadium. 35-0 as the Huskies have dominated this first half, looking to add on with 5:54 to go into intermission. We're going to run it right up the gut, and the Huskies are going to be close to a Grogan first down. They're going to move the chains, and it is a Grogan first down. Deuce Alston on the carry, 10 more yards for Deuce. He's had a great first half. Phillips in motion. Dobbins, wheel route, sideline. It's caught.
That's good concentration there by Austin. Not a great throw that time. A little too far there for Dobbins, but Austin able to concentrate and get it in. Maintain this drive.
Pop pass to Cope. Good blocking on the outside. He makes a guy miss. He's still on his feet inside the 30, inside the 20. He's going to be brought down near the 10-yard line. What a run. Dylan Cope.
That again, great blocking on the outside. Dylan Cope using his speed. You see that breaking some shoestring tackles. But the best part right here is holding on to that football all the way to the ground. Huskies now inside that Buffalo Wild Wings red zone. Let's see that Buffalo.
There he is. Parker Floyd in at quarterback. Phillips in motion, and now we got a flag.
Yeah, we had a false start.
False start, yeah.
C.J. Davis went a little too quick. See Parker Floyd in that quarterback, and sometimes that can mess up some rhythm. A receiver should be watching the football, not listening to the cadence or watching the quarterback's hands clout nonetheless, but you hate to see those type things.
Parker Floyd in the game, he's 15 of 19 passing this year, 132 yards, 3 touchdowns, 21 carries for 78 yards for the junior linebacker / quarterback. Parker's going to take it. He's got some blocking almost to the end zone. He's going to be tripped up close to the 1.
Had again another good individual effort there by Parker, but some nice blocking up front. I mean, you see he's 5-6 yards deep before he's touched.
We got another false start.
Can't see what the call is. It came from the back judge. No flag. They're waving it off.
All right, it's 2nd and goal. Cope in motion. Parker, right side. Touchdown, Huskies.
Pat Parker Floyd getting in the end zone again for the Huskies. Big number 55, Nate Briscoe, and 58, Josh Moore leading the way out there for Parker. And again, Huskies really pouring it on now with 3:47 left in this first half.
Hunter Curtis, extra point by him and Colton Argo in this first half. They've been perfect, and it's 42-0 Huskies. 3 minutes and 47 seconds to go until halftime.
Pat, let me ask you, do you feel a little deja vu?
I do.
Is this very
it's
familiar?
Deja vu all over again.
Hemp Hill Services scoring drive, 5 plays, 84 yards. You see here on the Trussville to Go replay, Parker Floyd getting in the end zone again, and look at that. Look at the seal blocks on the outside. Easy walk in for Floyd. Pat, the Huskies now up to 338 total yards. Oak Mountain only managing 48. Huskies have 15 first downs here in this first half. Oak Mountain has 1, and that came on that long run by Will Odell.
They win tonight for the Huskies, and they have punched their ticket to the playoffs. Meanwhile, Vestavia, they're up 35-0 over the team that we're playing next week, Tuscaloosa County.
That's good. That's good news.
There's 1:50 to go down in Alabaster until halftime. Thompson's about to get the ball back before the end of the first half, and they're losing at home 10-3 to the Hoover Bucks. The winner of that game will win the region. Coach Haraway's not going to be very happy about that.
No, he's not. That's 2 tonight.
You know, Chad, it's the second time in the last 2 weeks that my favorite stat, we could talk about it
I love
before
it.
halftime. Pooch kick. Take it at the 32. Great job as the Huskies are going to bring him down. That is number 33. That's running back Jaden Berry, the sophomore, on special teams. Nice job on coverage. The Huskies, Chad, since the year 2000, when they score 40 or more points, are 77-1.
That's still an amazing stat.
Huskies showing a little pressure. Odell, just nowhere to run. And we got a lot of backup guys in there now on that defensive front, but that Seals, Dante is able to bring down Odell, and Seals has just had an incredible year defensively for the Huskies. As you look at his stats across the board, it's pretty impressive. 4 sacks. He's number 2 on the team in tackles for loss.
Yeah, he's been outstanding for the Huskies this year and really, really starting to hit his stride here the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Saw Cooper Huffman, number 95. He's had a big year right in the middle for that Husky defense. And once again, the guy just talked about, Seals.
You called it, my friend. There he is. Seals just blowing up the blocker, getting to the running back in the backfield. And this Husky defense just continues to dominate as Oak Mountain continues to go backwards.
They're going to call it 3rd and 16. And if they don't convert here, partner, the Huskies have an opportunity to get this ball back.
Man, I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm Oak Mountain, I do not want the Huskies to get the ball again because they have shown no signs of slowing down.
Huskies rush 3. And here comes Seals again. Odell winds up. He throws, and he had a receiver. He threw it high, and it's incomplete, and the Huskies are going to have an opportunity to get the ball back.
We've got a flag. Let's see what this is.
Did we rough Odell? I think Seals is patting his chest like that's my bad. And if so, that's going to give them an automatic first down.
Yep. Oh, face mask.
Face mask. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate because the Huskies were about to get the ball back.
Let's see, though, Pat. That should put the ball at the 40.
So that'll be about a yard short, right?
Yeah, it should be 3rd and 1. Yep.
Huskies still have an opportunity.
It is not an automatic first down.
All right, it's 3rd down again, 3rd and 1. Let's see if Odell keeps it or gives it to Mitchell. He gives it to Mitchell, and he's got the first down. That's unfortunate, as Oak Mountain is going to probably run out the clock here in the first half.
Yeah, most likely, and that's really about the most yards Mitchell's had on any one run tonight.
Back on the ground. Huskies not fooled that time. Pruitt in on the tackle, number 12. .114 as the clock runs. They've got 18 on the play clock. Odell looks to throw. He's got time. Throws it. He's got a receiver. Incomplete. Overthrew him. And he had a wide receiver that was open. That was number 14, Andrew Bortland. It is 3rd and 10, 58.1 second to go until halftime. Keep it tuned right here for the Alabama Roofing Professionals halftime show. That is coming up right after Connor Rhodes, filling in for Molly Robinson tonight. He'll catch up on the sideline, the Josh Vernon Group halftime interview with Josh Floyd. Odell, pass. Fitzgerald has it. Short gain. It will set up a 4th down, and the Huskies, I think, are going to take a timeout here, Chad.
Yeah, they did. You're right.
You know, Chad, buying and selling a house does not have to be a painful experience. The Josh Vernon Group strives each day to make real estate fun. In the past 10 years, they have sold over 3,000 homes, over $600 million in sales, and are constantly ranked as one of the top large real estate teams in Birmingham by Real Trends and the Wall Street Journal. We're thankful to have them part of the Husky Fast Network since we started 10 years ago. There is no reason to look anywhere else than the Josh Vernon Group for all your real estate needs. And we have an update from Alabaster. They're going to halftime tied 10-10. So Thompson fell behind, and they have been able to mount a comeback, and they're going to intermission, and Alabaster tied 10-10. Vestavia's up big 35-0. We're up 42-0 here, so the playoff picture will be a little bit more clear at the end of the night. Oh, my goodness.
And that's going to give Oak Mountain a first down. Yep, first down, Oak Mountain.
Well, it's 2 opportunities the Huskies had, but because of penalties, Oak Mountain will continue with their offense. Odell, 6 of 11 for 17 yards passing. He's run the ball 6 times for 33 yards. Mason Mitchell, 11 carries, 4 yards. Odell, and just not on the same page with his wide receivers. He was looking at a quick slant. His wide receiver kept running, did not cut in, and so it will be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, just more confusion. We've seen a lot of that tonight out of this Oak Mountain offense. Odell just not finding a lot of help out there right now.
37.3 seconds, 2nd and 10. Mitchell's going to vacate. Odell right up the gut. He's going to fall forward to about the 39, and the clock
See
will
if they
continue
let
to
it
run
keep
with
rolling
27 seconds.
They may try to get one more play off. We'll see. They don't have to if they don't want to. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be content to just take it to the locker room. Excuse me.
Well, the Huskies pitch a shutout here in the first half. Offense has been clicking nicely, and the Huskies are going to go to halftime with the score 42-0. Impressive first half by the Huskies. They have gone to halftime in Alabaster tied 10-10. Connor Rhodes will catch up with Coach Josh Floyd momentarily as the Huskies have the big lead here, 42-0.
Pat, just a dominating first half here by this Husky offense and defense all the way around. Couldn't ask a whole lot more from them.
As Coach Floyd is making his way over to one of his former quarterbacks, Connor Rhodes. Let's send it down now to the sidelines with Connor Rhodes and Coach Josh Floyd.
Thanks, Pat. Coach Floyd, these two running backs have certainly been making plays tonight. What can you say about this offense and this team as a whole after that first half of football?
I think our guys done a good job taking care of business. Give our defense credit. They've had a lot of 3 and outs, but doing a good job up front. But obviously Deuce and CJ have ran really hard, made some big-time runs, and we're excited about the way we played the first half.
What is that conversation like in the locker room, and what changes need to be made going into the second half?
Well, we just got to keep playing. We've got to finish. I didn't like the way we had a similar half last week. I didn't like the way we came back out in the second half. So we got to do a better job. We'll get the ball coming out here in the second half. We got to finish this thing off.
Good luck to you, Coach.
Thank you, Cheese.
He said, "Thank you, Cheese." 11. Coach Josh Floyd, right there with Connor Rhodes as Cheese. I think Coach Floyd wanted to hang out for another question or two.
Yeah, I think he did. I think he enjoyed having his former player out there.
That's pretty cool.
Connor Cheese Rhodes.
Yeah. All right, stay tuned. The Alabama Roofing Professionals halftime show is next on the Husky Fast Network, driven by Courtesy GMC.
Alabama Roofing Professionals, it's about trust. If you need roofing, residential or commercial, if you're dealing with an insurance claim after a storm, call the pros at Alabama Roofing Professionals. Mike Parlier and his awesome team earned the National Best of the Best Award for customer satisfaction. Remember the name, Alabama Roofing Professionals, because there are other companies with similar names, but the best of the best by far is Alabama Roofing Professionals. For your estimate, visit alroofpros.com or call 855-960-ROOF. It's about trust.
In a city that's grown beyond its roots of iron and steel, we're proud to be banking beyond expectation, right here in Alabama.
I'm Tommy Rowan, Internet Director with Courtesy GMC. If you're looking for the absolute best price in Alabama on any new GMC or certified pre-owned vehicle, visit us at courtesybirmingham.com. Proud supporters of the Husky Fast Network. Courtesy, where we live up to our name.
Hey, my name is Spencer and I'm the high school minister at First Baptist Trussville. I'd like to invite all students grades 6 through 12 to join us on Wednesday nights for worship. It is the best night of the week. I'd also like to invite you and your family to worship with us on Sunday mornings at 9:15 and 10:45. To stay up to date with everything that's going on, you can follow us on all the social media handles below. Go Huskies!
Hello, my name's Nancy Drinkard. My husband and I own the RE/MAX office here in Trussville. When we opened in 2010, we were looking for someone to insure our business, but not only our business, our home, our farm, and our wedding chapel. A friend introduced us to the Grogan Agency. We quickly realized that they had the capacity to cover all our insurance needs. We were so impressed that they could handle all of our insurance needs But not only that, they're local. We could get them on the phone anytime we needed them for any reason. I'm Nancy Drinkard, and I highly recommend the Grogan Agency. It's been the best call I've ever made.
Hi guys, my name is Jamie Reynolds. Josh Vernon and I have just started a brand new business called J&J Meats. We're standing here in front of our beautiful cooler with our partners at Hilltop Farms and Argo, sharing this incredible farm fresh product direct from farmers right here to the end consumer. And if you look here, we've got ground beef, beef patties, briskets, roast, all the way to the absolute best steaks, New York strips, fillets, ribeyes, whatever you want, come on down to Hilltop and check us out.
Big banks only care about one thing, ROI. So when it comes to your small business, you can expect a big no. At AmFirst, we don't just invest in your business, we invest in you and your goals. With great rates on loans, lines of credit to help you grow, and business checking accounts. Because at AmFirst, business is personal.
Chad Rhodes here, Vice President of Hemp Hill Services and Color Analyst of the Husky Fast Network. Hemp Hill Services has been a longtime supporter of Hewitt Athletics, and we want to remind you that for all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, give us a call at 229-2090. That's 229-2090, and go Huskies.
Hi, I'm Eric, owner of A Plus Tire and Auto Repair. A Plus Tire and Auto Repair is your full service maintenance and auto repair center. We perform high quality guaranteed service you can trust at a fair price. We're your best choice for scheduled maintenance of your car, truck, SUV, or fleet vehicle. We are family owned, ready to serve you. Call us 205-661-3828. Find us on Facebook or visit us at aplustireandautorepair.com.
Wish there was a low-cost way to fix a sinking driveway? APS Poly-Level Foam. A fast, eco-friendly way to fix those sagging steps. APS Poly-Level Foam. Raise a building floor? That's right. APS Poly-Level Foam. Concrete problems don't get better with time. They get better when you call APS. Contact us today for a free estimate and see just how affordable it can be. Call APS.
At Courtesy GMC, we believe that community is key. Back in 2019, we decided to contribute to the Trussville City School System, the Trussville Fire Department, and the Trussville Police Department for every single vehicle that we sell. Since the start of this partnership, we have now contributed over $300,000. If you are looking for the absolute best price on a new GMC and also want to help support this great community, look no further than Courtesy. Visit us at courtesybirmingham.com. We live up to our name.
Gear up and get ready for the ultimate swing. Join us for a day of friendly competition, prizes, and fun at the 7th Annual Restoration Swings Topgolf Tournament. Whether you're a pro or a first-timer, there is guaranteed to be something for everyone. You don't want to miss out. Register today on our website at willbrightfoundation.com. Again, that's Friday, October 18th, starting at 9 a.m. at Topgolf Birmingham. We can't wait to see you there.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
It's football time again, and Alabama Roofing Professionals is proud to be a long-standing partner of Hewitt Trussville Athletics and the Marching Husky Band. We are local, reliable, and available to help with all your residential and commercial roofing needs. Licensed and insured, we provide 24/7 emergency service, and we work directly with your insurance agency. Give us a call at 205-722-ROOF or go to alroofpros.com. Alabama Roofing Professionals, we've got you covered.
Hey, my name is Greg Nelson, owner of Storm Restoration Roofing. I'd like to take a few moments to talk about the Grogan Agency and what it means to me and my family. My wife and I have 10 children, still driving, and with a business, you better believe having the right insurance is important to us. After I did all my research, the decision was very easy for me. It was the Grogan Agency. The Grogan Agency has taken care of all of my needs, my auto, my life insurance, my homeowners, even my business. And did I mention auto? Yeah, got a bunch of autos, took care of all that. It gives me peace of mind knowing that my family's protected so I can do what I do best. I'm Greg from Pell City. If you're looking for an insurance partner that you can trust, I highly recommend the Grogan Agency.
Watch the Huskies all year long on the Husky Fast Network app and the NFHS Network.
Gear up and get ready for the ultimate swing. Join us for a day of friendly competition, prizes, and fun at the 7th Annual Restoration Swings Topgolf Tournament. Whether you're a pro or a first-timer, there is guaranteed to be something for everyone. You don't want to miss out. Register today on our website at willbrightfoundation.com. Again, that's Friday, October 18th, starting at 9 a.m. at Topgolf Birmingham. We can't wait to see you there.
What? How is that a flag?
You landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
Thank you for watching the Husky Fast Network. Now back to the action.
The 2024 Hewitt Trussville High School Marching Husky Band. Tonight, the Husky Band presents their 2024 program, The Machine Awakens. Selections include The Bridge from Tron Legacy, Tank from Cowboy Bebop, featuring the Hewitt Trussville High Steppers, What Would I Make For by Billie Eilish, Invention Number 13 by Bob, and Supremacy by Muse. And now, here they are, the Hewitt Trussville High School Marching Husky Band.
At Courtesy GMC, we believe that community is key. Back in 2019, we decided to contribute to the Trussville City School System, the Trussville Fire Department, and the Trussville Police Department for every single vehicle that we sell. Since the start of this partnership, we have now contributed over $300,000. If you are looking for the absolute best price on a new GMC and also want to help support this great community, look no further than Courtesy. Visit us at courtesybirmingham.com. We live up to our name.
Chad Rhodes here, Vice President of Hemp Hill Services and Color Analyst of the Husky Fast Network. Hemp Hill Services has been a longtime supporter of Hewitt Athletics, and we want to remind you that for all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, give us a call at 229-2090. That's 229-2090, and go Husky.
Thank you for watching the Husky Fast Network. Now back to the action.
Upward basketball season is here. Guys and girls in kindergarten through second grade are invited to join us for Upward at First Baptist Church, Trussville. It's a great time to develop skills, make new friends, and have a whole lot of fun. We also offer cheerleading for girls in kindergarten through second grade. Also, there's student basketball for older kids in grades 3 through 12. For more information and to sign up, visit fbctrussville.org/basketball.
Hey, Jay Grogan with the Grogan Insurance Agency, proud supporter of Husky Fast Network. Now back to the game.
Hi, I'm Eric, owner of A Plus Tire and Auto Repair. A Plus Tire and Auto Repair is your full service maintenance and auto repair center. We perform high quality guaranteed service you can trust at a fair price. We're your best choice for scheduled maintenance of your car, truck, SUV, or fleet vehicle. We are family owned, ready to serve you. Call us 205-661-3828. Find us on Facebook or visit us at aplustireandautorepair.com.
So when you have money in your savings account, you earn something called interest.
Interest? I'm interested in horses.
Okay.
Oh, I really like lizards.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
We're back on the Husky Fast Network, driven by Courtesy GMC. What an incredible first half, both offensively and defensively, as the Huskies lead it here at intermission, 42-0 and win tonight. We're just 24 minutes away from cementing our spot in the playoffs coming up in a couple weeks, Chad. And when you look at the statistics and what happened in the first half, it is pretty awesome when you see these numbers.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say about the first half? You see there 338 total yards for this Husky offense. Pretty balanced, 145 through the air, 193 on the ground. No turnovers, only 1 for 2 on third downs. Just didn't face a lot of third downs. But look at what the defense have done. Holding Oak Mountain to 58 total yards, only 17 through the air, which is unusual for them with what Will Odell can do. They did have 41 on the ground, but a lot of that came from that one run that he had. And then, of course, the Huskies did get that one turnover with the fumble there on the sideline. So, all in all, just a dominating first-half performance. I mean, what can you say? I mean, both sides of the football did well. But, you know, Coach Floyd there at halftime talking with Connor made a good point. Last week, we came out extremely flat in the exact same situation. We don't want that tonight.
All right, so the Huskies won the toss and they deferred. They got Oak Mountain to go 3 and out. And so now Oak Mountain will be kicking this one off to the Huskies so as to see if the Husky offense can come out and establish a quick score or two and eat the clock and call it a night. We'll keep you posted on what's going on down at Thompson. They are tied 10-10 as they get ready to start the third quarter. The winner of that game will win the region. Huskies, with a win tonight, will cement their place either third or fourth seed. Skripkit. C.J. Davis. We got a flag coming in. That is typically not good news. And that's going to be holding on the Huskies, so we're going to start push back a little bit further. That'll be a 10-yard penalty.
Pat, that's just what we talked about. Coming out the second half already with a penalty on the opening kick.
Alston in the backfield, and he's going to get the first opportunity. Just hard running. That's a gain of 7 on first down. Deuce had a good first half, couple touchdowns. Dobbins to Cope. I think he lost the ball. I think he actually caught it, and then when he went to spin, it came out of his hand, so they're going to say it was a completion. Or do they call it incomplete?
They're going to say a completion.
Yeah. The ball was fumbled out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and 5. Alston with the carry. This time, Oak Mountain does a nice job to bottle him up, and the Huskies are going to have to punt this one away. This will be the first time that we have actually punted tonight.
Well, Pat, there exactly is what Coach Floyd was talking about. An unforced error there on the opening kick. Backs us up 10 yards. And then we're unable to get a first down here on this opening drive and having to punt for the first time tonight.
High snap. And I'm afraid this is not good.
Yeah, that didn't look good.
Ollis went high.
He was pointing to his knee. I don't know if he just kind of came down awkwardly.
I don't know if we can see that again in the truck, but Ollis had to go up. And Ollis is one of our key components to our defense. Hopefully he's okay. Mason Mitchell. All right, let's watch this again on the Trussville to Go replay, Chad. See if you notice anything on this high snap, and Ollis had to go up and get it.
Yeah, when he came down there, you could tell he was in some pain. Amazing he was still able to kick the football, but just landed a little awkwardly.
2nd and 12, Odell was going to take it. This time the Huskies are going to stop him short. I think that's Owen Robinson. Came in on the tackle.
So here again, another 3rd and long for Oak Mountain. Kind of been the theme tonight.
Odell, time, throws, caught.
What a catch.
That is his number 1 wide receiver, Zach Fitzgerald. Unfortunately for Oak Mountain, they just have not been able to have that connection very much. He had 168 yards receiving last week, but that's a big conversion, and that's a first down. And he's going to get the pass again. And we got a flag coming in. I assume that's going to be a hold on the outside.
I think you're right. Let's see. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the good news is I've been watching Ollis on the sideline. He's got his helmet back on. But up 42-0, I'm not really sure you want to even think about bringing him back in the game, to be honest with you. That is a big penalty, Chad. They're going to march all the way back to about the 42-yard line.
Yep, going to bring up 1st and 19.
Mason Mitchell. A little bit more of a bounce than his step here in the third quarter.
Yeah, they seem to have a little more life, and we seem to have a little less.
There's a look at Drew Ollis on the sideline. Needless to say, he's a very important part. No, I'm sorry, that's not Ollis. That is our backup quarterback. I think that's Lowry. Fumble. Ball's up in the air.
Huskies.
We got it. Little rugby scrum. They can't bring us down. Keep on going, boys. Keep pushing. Let's go. Keep on going. Oh, boy. All the way down to the 31-yard line. What a play by the defense.
Wow. That was strange there. The ball popped out and just kind of was bouncing around on top of helmets till it looked like Cooper Huffman, number 95, finally grabbed it and just refused to go down. The pile running with him, like you said, looked like a rugby scrum out there.
Watch this again.
He tries to hand it to him a second time.
It was going to – and look at it. Cooper Huffman goes up and he says, I got it. And then here we go. There's 5. There's 10 yards. We're speeding it up for you. 15 yards after the fumble recovery. Deuce Austin gets to the outside. He gets a block from Askins. He's gone. Touchdown. Deuce Austin, his 3rd touchdown of the night.
Wow, Pat, Deuce Austin, have a night, young man. That puts him up over 100 yards on the night now. 6 carries, 108 yards, and like you said, 3 touchdowns. Again, what more can you say? Just great blocking up front. Deuce Austin doing the rest, using his speed and vision.
All right, so the extra point is up and good, and I don't know if we have a wide shot of that entire play of some post activity that went on the field there, but I want you to pay very close attention if we do have this replay. There was an incident that took place at towards the back end of the Vestavia game last week. It was number 8, their linebacker, who got flagged for a 15-yard penalty, and towards the end of that play, one of our players was down on the field, and I think we're probably not going to have it from that shot because you're following Austin all the way in, but it was closer to the Hewitt bench. And number 8 was laying on top of one of our players. Then he got up and pushed our guy back down onto the turf. And then Dobbins had a word for him. But you just don't want to see in a game where it's 49-0 that somebody gets a penalty.
No, you don't want to see that kind of stuff anytime, but especially in a game like this. Like you said, that young man was flagged last week, obviously didn't learn his lesson. And listen, you want to play with passion and aggression, but you got to know how to control it.
That was well past the play. And I'm really surprised he was not flagged. And the Huskies bring him down hard.
That's number 34, Jake Eccles. And I tell you what, he went through about 2 blockers to go there and make that play. Outstanding job, young man.
So I'm taking a look at the defense. I still see you still got Owen Robinson out there. You got Parker Floyd. You've got Malone. I think a few new guys.
Hayden Chauvin's still out there.
Looks like Ethan Ridley, number 29. He's in at one of the cornerbacks.
That was Owen Robinson right there, number 0, shooting in from his linebacker spot, making a huge hit there in the backfield.
We'll try to get you an update from Alabaster, where it was tied 10-10 coming out at the half. Odell's got time, throws just high. He had an open receiver.
You know, he's had a few of those tonight where the ball's just sailed on him a little bit, but like you said, he's had some open shots.
And if you guys were wondering, we do not have a running clock.
I'm shocked.
Odell again has time. He throws, and it's high again. Incomplete.
Yeah, for whatever reason, he's just not able to get on top of it right now. Things just start to unravel for Oak Mountain.
See if Coach Haraway wants to go after this one. They have been close a couple of times. Hunter Chauvin, he is back near midfield, number 25. And it's going to be taken at the 45-yard line. Quick timeout. This is the Husky Fast Network, driven by Courtesy GMC.
I'm Drew Lawley, General Manager here at Courtesy GMC. Getting your vehicle serviced at Courtesy comes with many perks. A free state-of-the-art alignment check, a multi-point vehicle inspection, and also you can check out our amazing coffee bar as you wait. Schedule your next appointment at courtesybirmingham.com. Proud supporters of the Husky Fast Network.
Dobbins, quick pass to the outside, big gain. That's a Grogan Agency first down. Big play by the Huskies. And I believe that's Matthew Dobbins. I think that's his brother.
Yeah, I think you're right, Pat. Sure was. Number 84, Dobbins to Dobbins for the first down.
And now Dobbins, 84, comes out of the game, and he's being congratulated. Hoover has just scored a touchdown. 5:47 to go in the third, and Hoover leads Thompson 17-10. Oak Mountain for the first time showing a little pressure on defense as CJ is going to lose a couple yards. Chad seeing some chippiness. That's a penalty on Oak Mountain, and it's going to give us a first down. We're inside the Buffalo Wild Wings red zone. 6:37, clock is running, empty backfield. And now CJ is going to join Dobbins, and the Huskies are going to shift. Dobbins is going to keep it. Inside the 10, to the 5, to the 2. First and goal from the 2.
Had a great fake there by Dobbins, and now we've got another flag just came out. Let's see who this is going to be on. Yeah, well after the play. I think it's going to be on Oak Mountain. Yep.
I think Coach Floyd is...
Yeah, Pat, my interpretation is he's talking to our guys, telling them just stop talking.
Yeah.
Let them talk if they're going to talk, but don't say anything back.
Because if, just like in targeting college, if you are ejected, then you cannot play in the first half of the next game. So you want to be careful. And the Huskies are going to look for more points. They get it. Touchdown. Huskies, C.J. Davis. 55-0.
Pat, C.J. Davis again finding the end zone. The Huskies, again, they just keep pouring it on. Oak Mountain just kind of collapsing here in this second half. Some bad penalties. Huskies taking advantage of it.
Extra point is up, and it is good. 6 minutes and 6 seconds. Not even halfway through the third quarter, and the Huskies have added on score after score, and they now lead this one 56-0.
Wow, you see here coming right at you, some great blocks there. CJ able to get in virtually untouched. Pat, the Hemp Hill Services scoring drive this time, 3 plays, 41 yards, obviously aided by a few penalties. But again, the Huskies now up big, and Huskies now up over 400 yards. That's 401 in total yards for the night.
The last score we had from Alabaster, Vestavia's up. I believe they're up 42-0 right now over Tuscaloosa County. That's our opponent next Friday night. We're up 56-0 here. You had Hillcrest Tuscaloosa take out Prattville last night, 53-39. 17-10 Hoover. Thompson High School, they are knocking on the door on the 9-yard line of Hoover. So we've got action everywhere.
A lot going on tonight.
I understand it's getting quite interesting in Alabaster from text messages I've been getting from people in the media that are there watching. I wish I could say we've never had an experience at Thompson with officiating or anything else, you know?
We've been on there a few times.
Yeah. Just a weird place, man, in regards to trying to get out of there with a win. Alabaster's a beautiful city. Ball is taken at the 7. That's Fitzgerald trying to get to the outside, and a great job. Open field tackle. And the Huskies special teams, I've been impressed by the way that they have been. Oh, okay, let's just get one of our guys off the sideline over there. Yeah, this one's getting pretty chippy. And you can tell Floyd is having a conversation with his guys coming off the field. And I'll be honest with you, Chad, the referees need to do a better job, because this has gotten pretty chippy here in the last 6 minutes of this football game.
Yeah, they need to recognize what's going on and like you said, get a handle on it. But you're right, our guys need to stay out of it. Don't engage. Just point at the scoreboard.
Huskies bringing some pressure. Quick pass out into the flat. It's caught. Gain of about 6 to 7, depending on where he stepped out of bounds. Nice little pitch and catch to the outside. That is Boston Brewer. Gain of 6. Five minutes and 32 seconds as the clock is running here in the third quarter. Odell still in the game at quarterback. And he fumbles again. And let's see if we fell on it. That is going to be another turnover. The defense comes up with another one. Odell fumbles for the second time in the last 2 series. And the Husky offense is back on the field.
Pat, there he is, getting number 24. TJ Rogers able to fall on it for the Huskies. And how about this defense tonight, man? They have just played outstanding. And it's always great. Listen, anytime you can have one side of the football play great, it's awesome. But when both sides are clicking like they are tonight, it is a fun thing to watch.
All right, some changes as we got a new quarterback in for the Huskies with a lead of 56-0. As Zach Benedict in at quarterback. Stephen Fisher in at at running back, number 21. Fisher's got some good hard yards this year.
Yeah, Fisher's a good running back. He runs hard, runs behind his pad, sees the field pretty well.
Askins with the catch. And they're going to say he actually lost about 2 yards. We have an update from Alabaster. They are now tied.
17 all?
17 all, 4 minutes to go in the third.
Wow, interesting game down there. It's getting tight.
I just wonder what kind of shenanigans are going on.
There's no telling.
Fisher with the handoff. Meets a couple of Oak Mountain defenders. Maybe a yard and a half. And we understand that Thompson has just intercepted Hoover. 27-yard line of Hoover. It's funny how momentum changes jerseys real quick down there.
Yeah. Pat, we got a 4th down here for the Huskies. 4th and 6. Oak Mountain not falling for the freeze play.
10 seconds on the play clock. Benedict throws. In and out of the hands, incomplete. And so with that, Oak Mountain is going to take over at their own 29-yard line. And we have a running clock, gentlemen.
About time.
I guess 56 was the magic number. Last week it was 49.
Right.
Mason Mitchell on the carry, gain of 1. Nico Sagita, he is in the game, number 99.
Man, that is a tough guy to block there. 5'11", 285, the senior.
Senior night, playing in front of his family for the final time here at Hewitt Trussville Stadium during the regular season. Hopefully Nico will get an opportunity in the postseason here at the stadium. Odell throws. Tight window. Good throw, good catch, and that's enough for a first down up to the 40. Thompson has kicked a field goal. They lead Hoover 20-17, third quarter. 49-yard field goal. Wow.
Whew.
McGuire's got a leg. 40 seconds to go in this third quarter. And then the light show will begin for the final time of the regular season. Huskies do a nice job stretching that one up, and Mason Mitchell is brought down, and that's going to be the final play, I believe, of this third quarter. So the defense has pitched a shutout through 3 quarters. The offense has poured in 56 points. And we're going to let you enjoy the fun here as we head to the fourth quarter, up 56-0. It's always fun here at the old ball yard. It's 56-0 as we enter the fourth quarter, the final quarter in the regular season here at the stadium. We'll be on the road in Northport. If you can't make the trip down to North Tuscaloosa County, you can tune in right here to the Husky Fast Network, driven by Courtesy GMC. Fourth quarter underway. We will have a running clock as Odell faces a 2nd and 9 from the 41. And the Huskies are going to bring him down. Big-time sack as the Huskies tally another one. That is number 56 for the Huskies. That is Andrew Bishop with the sack.
Pat, big-time play there. Bishop just working straight up field, beats his guy, gets to Odell before he could get rid of the football. Big-time play there.
You know what's so cool? That's a senior, folks.
Yes, sir.
Third and 13 for Odell and Oak Mountain. He's got time. He throws. It is caught, but I believe he's going to be short of the first down by about 4 yards. So it'll be 4th and 4, and they've already decided, Chad, they're going to punt it away.
Yeah, 56-0. There's not much use in going for that one.
4th and 3 and 1 back.
Chauvin calls for the fair catch at the 22. We do have a running clock, so as the clock on your screen continues to run even on a supposed dead ball, out of bounds, penalty, any of the sort, the clock will continue to roll. Benedict in at quarterback, number 15. Oh, you know the defense wants a shutout tonight.
Yes, they do.
Now we got a flag, and I think we're going to have movement on the right side of our line of scrimmage, so they're going to back them up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15.
The procedure with the Huskies, 1st and 15 at the 17-yard line.
Benedict's going to keep it. He gets the edge. tiptoes past the 30 to the 31. He's going to be about a yard short. Nice gain by Zach Benedict.
Benedict, we've seen a few times this year, runs the ball really well. Strong runner. Oh, we've got another penalty. Going to be substitution on Oak Mountain.
Fisher makes the guy miss. He gets to the 40. He's pushed out of bounds. Eight minutes and 32 seconds to go in the final regular season game of the year here at the stadium. Benedict picks up the loose ball. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage when this drive started. It will be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, just a little mishap there. Good thing there for Benedict to be able to pick that up and get back, get some yardage back. But like you said, now 3rd and 10.
Benedict throws, caught, and that's enough for a Grogan Agency first down. We're still on our feet. We're still driving. Nice throw. Nice catch, and the Huskies are going to take the ball up, and that is DJ Hall, number 12.
Nice play there by Benedict and DJ. Pick up the first.
Fisher makes the first guy miss. Going to gain about 5 up to the 38. We're at 7:24. Nice drive by the Huskies as we have a running clock here in the 4th quarter. Fisher gets a block, gets to the outside. Actually, that is not Fisher. That is 33. That is Jaden Berry. Touchdown. Huskies, we break 60. Jaden Berry.
That's always fun to see some of these young guys get in there. But how about Jaden Berry? We see him quite a bit on special teams, and he's really shown out this year. But how about that run right there? Big time for that young man, the sophomore. And like you said, the Huskies break 60.
Extra point is up, and it is good. One thing's for sure, there's a lot of guys in the dog pound that's getting quite a workout tonight on those push-ups.
Pat, let's look here at the Trussville Go replay. I want you to look how he's holding that football. High and tight, right against his chest. No way he's letting go of that thing. The Hemphill Services scoring drive on that play. 7 plays, 78 yards. Even after having a few penalties and some negative plays. Pat, as we await this kickoff, I want to let everyone know last night here on this field, after that Metro Championship game was played last night, the Hewitt Trussville varsity girls flag football team had a big matchup against the number 13 Vestavia Rebels, number 13 in the country.
Oh, wow.
Trussville able to come away with a 20-12 victory. They will play again next Tuesday night at Huffman for an area game, and then they'll finish the season the following Tuesday night right here at Husky Stadium against Albertville. Then they'll be ready to go to the playoffs.
That is awesome. You know, history will show that you and I were on the call for the first ever State of Alabama Flag Football Championship game in which the Hewitt Huskies beat Smith Station at Protective Stadium.
Yes, they did, and we were there live for that call.
Yeah, Randy was there. Randy was on the camera.
Whole crew was there.
Yep.
We had a great time that night. It was a fun night. Really, really cool for Hewitt Trussville to get that first ever.
All right, we got a new quarterback in for Oak Mountain as Odell's evening is finished. That is number 16. That is David Knight. So the defense 10 minutes away. I know I talked about this on the pregame show. Statistically speaking, this is the best scoring defense that the Huskies have had under Josh Floyd.
And it just got a little better.
And that average is going to go down. They average giving up 11 points per game. The most points they've given up in a game this year is 16.
Wow. False start on the Eagles.
It's been a rough night for the Eagles. The tempo, the mood of the game was struck early in this one as the Huskies deferred. Got out of the game quickly, a 3-and-out for the Eagle offense, and then from there the Huskies scored on every possession after that in the first half.
I think we've only had that one punt tonight. That was the first drive of the second half. We did give it. We did turn the ball over on downs one time in the second half.
Oak Mountain, nice run there. Apparently they're in the fourth quarter in Alabaster. Hoover's down by 3. They have the ball at midfield with 7 minutes to go in that football game. I want to thank everybody on the Husky Fast Network. It's been a fantastic year. We've got one more regular season game. This will wrap up our home schedule. Christian Holly, one end zone camera. Dylan Smith in the other low end zone. Campbell Holly on the sideline. Carter Holly on graphics and scoreboard. Michael and Jennifer Gill on camera. Walt Jones camera. Andrew Johnson, my partner Chad Rhodes. In the truck, Randy, Kevin. Molly Robinson will be back with us next Friday night. Connor Rhodes helping us out tonight. So appreciate everybody tuning us in each and every Friday night. Drew Lally at Courtesy GMC. Get by and see the guys there tomorrow. They got 11 TVs up in the showroom. You're not going to miss any football. Go get your new Yukon XL. Just a quarterback keeper. It's about the 41-yard line. Well, partner, we're 2 minutes away from a shutout. And it looks like Oak Mountain is going to punt this one away, so it will be the victory formation, I assume, for the Huskies, as long as you are able to get this punt, secure it.
Unless something crazy happens, should be able to maintain this.
Clock continues to run here in the fourth quarter. 1 minute and 20 seconds. And the Huskies will take the victory formation as Jake Lowry will be in at quarterback, and he will take the snap and the pistol and take a knee.
They may hand this thing off. Let's see. Yep.
I think you're right.
Stephen Fisher, the senior. I'm okay with that. Give him one more carry.
Lucian Nelson, number 8, he checks in at wide receiver. DJ Thomas, number 87, he's in the game at wide receiver. Fisher gets the handoff again. Up to the 39-yard line. We're at 32 seconds. And now even more substitutions coming in for the Huskies. Brooks Lowry, a wide receiver, he's coming in. Blake Holly, a wide receiver, he has also checked in for the Huskies. And now we'll take a knee, and that will be the final play of this game. The Huskies are going to improve to 7-2, 4-2 in the region, and we have just punched our ticket to the playoffs. As the Huskies win this one tonight, they shut out Oak Mountain 63-0.
Pat, what a better way to punch your ticket to the playoffs at home on senior night. One game to go in the region. I mean, a huge 63-0 win on a night where everything went right for the Huskies. Offense, defense, everything was clicking. This is what you want as you go into the back half of your season, getting ready to go into the playoffs.
Just an impressive performance all the way around, both offensively and defense. Defense, they pitched the shutout. Offensively, set the tone early, scored on every drive in the first half. And the Huskies were able to bottle up their senior quarterback, William Odell, who's just an outstanding quarterback. Just had no room to do anything tonight. He was 11 of 19 for 57 yards passing. That's it. Tough night for the Oak Mountain Eagles, as they will now fall to 3-5, 1-5 in region play. That is going to do it for us here at our home stadium for the regular season. An opportunity, hopefully in the postseason, we'll be back here on the banks of the Cahaba River again. Thanks to everyone that puts so much time and effort into this each and every week on the Husky Fast Network. We could not do it without our sponsors. We could not do it without you, the wonderful patrons of this network. For all of us, good night from Hewitt Trussville Stadium. Huskies win tonight 63-0.
Go Huskies.